Ba't may pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Max bot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Yo, it's filthy in it. KJ, Raze, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am MaxBot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
I hit the ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the summons. They happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Stand at the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not the cause.
It seems like a meteorite.
Nia.
Pass me the torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh!
I hit the ground running.
Embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. Now I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got, and I ain't gonna stop.
Here comes the party!
Ba't walang pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Maxbot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Oh, it's filthy in it. KJ, Raze, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am Maxbot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
I hit the ground running. Now look what I am becoming. I do not wait for the thumbers. It happens all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Standing the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not the cause.
It seems like a meteorite.
See ya.
Pass me the torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh,
I hit the ground running.
embarrassing.
You had your fun, now it's my turn. Now I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got. And I ain't gonna stop.
Here comes the party!
game.
Ha? Ba't walang pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Mary Mart Wholesale.
Hey guys, welcome! This is Naos 10 Mans. I'm Dave. Kasama ko today ay nag-iisang si Joker, and we're gonna be back here with another set of games, especially for you guys in the Naos community. And welcome everyone. Welcome, Joker. It's our first time here in the casting desk together. How are you feeling tonight?
You know, the usual. Of course, it's gonna be an exciting game, and medyo we're having some problems outside nga naman. The volcano is spitting out all those fumes and everything. So let's just stay outside, have some fun. And ito pa nga, habang naglaro ka dito, you'll get a chance to win a 750 pesos for this with your 5 friends too, no?
Yes, of course. Anyone is welcome to join. So I think Naos 10 Mans. So make sure to stay updated on when the next Naos 10 Mans is going to be. We have weekly activities now sa Naos, and the only way to find out what's happening next is to follow us on our socials, join the Discord, follow on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. We name it. Naos is there. Just look up at Naos Esports. And for today, it's a special day dito, Joker, kasi we have a special something tonight. We have a streamer, and her community is going to be joining Naos Community Nights tonight. Yes, of course, what better way to welcome them than to pit them against the best that the Naos community has to offer. So let's welcome McQueen Gaming and her community. They're back here this week to play best of 3 against the Naos community. And grabe yung support ng community ng McQueen Gaming sa Naos.
Very big,
No? It's just we appreciate it very, very much. And of course, we love welcoming guests here sa Naos community. So guys, if you want to join, make sure na mag-form kayo ng 5-man team and follow our socials to be updated sa ating Naos Community Nights. Hindi lang Valorant yung meron tayong ibang games that are happening as well. Merong bagong edition actually, Joker, no? I believe it's NBA 2K. We also have Farlight ongoing. Yep, and I think may chance pa na magkaroon ng iba tayong games, no? So, the only way to make sure is to stay updated and to follow us in our socials. Pero bago tayo magsisimula sa games natin for today, Joker, let's thank our sponsors for making this event possible. Of course, sino pa ba kundi Mary Mart, a one-stop shop for all your grocery, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical needs. You can visit them at marymartwholesale.com, and they also have same-day delivery.
We also have MTech in here. MTech is a gaming peripheral brand which strives to equip gamers with the best gear tailored to their style, enabling them to hashtag dominate. And they've released their MTech Levi mouse and Levi mouse pads. Go to mtechshop.com to get your Levi gaming peripherals right now.
Yes, of course. If you need new peripherals, guys, MTech. And kung gusto nyo magpa-deliver ng groceries, Mary Mart, walang ibang gumagawa nun. I mean, wala akong ibang alam na gumagawa nun. Pero Mary Mart lang. Mary Mart lang yung gumagawa nun. But I'm seeing the lobby here, Joker. I think our players are ready. It's McQueen Gaming Squad versus the Naos community. So let's get right into the agent select screen. We're going into bind. Take a look at that sweet graphic. Tingnan natin kung yung mga pipick nilang agent. Ano bang gusto mo makita dito, Joker? Na agent
personally,
picks?
I would love to see a lot of, I don't know, Raze. Kasi considering she's very fast-paced, she's got all those nades to clear all those corners, all those angles in here. But at the same time, she's gonna surprise you with that satchel pack. Na marinig mo yung poop, 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 magugulat ka na nasa loob na lang siya ng site mismo. So, ikaw ba, Matt? Ano bang expect mo dito for bind?
Of course, Raze is a staple dito, Joker. No, Raze has been the best duelist in bind for ever since the dawn of Raze and bind itself. So I would love to see the Raze as well. I'd love to see the variety that comes to bind here when it comes to the compositions. This is a map where we see a ton of different comps, a ton of different approaches from different teams, from different regions. We see double controllers here from time to time, double initiators. Now, nakikita tayo ng trend na a lot of people going very aggressive, especially here sa Naos Community Nights na palagi tayong merong double duelist. And it seems like McQueen Gaming, they're gonna be doing just that as well as Naos Community. It's gonna be the Jet Raze combo with a couple of differences here and there. Actually, yung ano lang, no, initiator lang, the only difference that we will be seeing. But for the most part, it is almost the mirror comp here as we head into bind. But a surprise, the surprise ako, Joker, we're not gonna be seeing a Reyna here. Halos laging may Reyna sa community nights natin. Pero for our first game of the day, wala tayong Reyna.
Medyo selfless ang ating mga gamers natin ngayon, and of course it is scary for Team Red, but for Team Queen in here considering wala rin silang flashes for their team comp in here, so it's gonna be quite a hard time for them pushing. I mean, yeah, they have the mobility, they have the surprise push here with Jet and Raze, pero yeah, we'll see considering it's a very tight map naman. Bind has very straightforward entries naman here, and it's always such a problem when they focus on one part of the entrance in here. So I hope that they spread out. I hope that they put out their smokes properly, and we'll just see what's gonna happen in here. So hindi pa ako familiar kung paano yung playstyle ng McQueen. Can you tell me a little bit more since considering you've seen them play?
I'm not particularly sure if it's the same set of players from the last time we saw the McQueen squad, no. But one thing's for sure, they love playing aggressive. They love playing. Last time nga nakita natin, I believe they had that Reyna with them almost every game that we saw them, and it was essentially fights on top of fights on top of fights. And now as community, they love doing the same thing. They just they just always consistently go in and look for madalas nga ano lang dry peaks yung nakikita natin dito, which is exactly what I'm expecting here as well. Fast-paced playstyle for both of these squads, and it's gonna be a battle of skill yung makikita natin for sure. I'm really excited to showcase the talent na meron tayo dito. And of course, I'm excited to showcase sa ating bagong tawag dito, bagong overlays na dinasign ng ating director. Shoutouts kay director, hindi ko na lang siya papangalanan. Pero yeah, doing a fantastic job being the prod guy over at Naos Esports. Tignan nyo naman. Look at that. Wow.
Beautiful.
It's
sleek,
beautiful.
clean. Everything that you need is right there. It's just one click away.
Live updates po. The moment that you drop the gun, you're gonna drop it in the. Oh, it's world class. That's all I can say, Joker. World class.
I mean, syempre, it's Naos Esports, the winner of VCT split, and that is just the representative of Philippines itself. Syempre, you want to compete with the best of the best all over the world.
Of course. I have to apologize, folks, because we are gonna have a little bit of a teensy-weensy pause as we try and fix things up for you. Meron lang tayong konting technical difficulties, but at this point, di natin may iwasan. We're just gonna try and give you the best broadcast possible. And I'd like to take this moment, Joker, to get to know you a little bit. Welcome to the Joker Day the Mid Broadcast Podcast. Okay, let me ask you this, Joker.
Alright. What's that?
Anong favorite mong ulam?
Favorite kong ulam? Alam mo,
nagutom na ako eh.
You can never beat a good sisig. The crispiness, the acidity, the creaminess of the sauce. It's just, you just have to get all those right. It's just gonna be the best experience.
Oh, okay. Sisig is a bit. All right, let's talk about that later. Like I said, the game is about to start right now, so let's jump right into it. We're heading into bind, and over towards the green side we have Naos, and in the red side we got McQueen Gaming on the attack here. They're starting off with a bit of an approach towards that A short area, and mukhang hagisan sila ng nade dito ni Shui, so halted for the most part. But they got plenty of time to work with here.
Plenty of time. They have all those information. The turret's just waiting for the right moment for that. And there's gonna be an egg wasted, as it's gonna be easily taken down for now. And there's gonna be a, what do you call this? A response from Brimstone to block off the A short here. But Jet slowly pushing here in the bathroom. Perhaps gonna see the first person here. Sick! Wow. Gonna be headshot and that. But looks like they're gonna go for a push in here as the smokes are going down, and the Eagle is gonna find some people in here, and the turret's gonna try to slow down the push. They don't want to shoot it. I can see that, and Shim will be successful for that push, and full clear here in Lamps, and that's gonna be a sight take for Team McQueen.
Told you, hyper aggression coming in from Shim and the McQueen squad. 4 versus 3 on this retake. And barely any smokes to work with, but first touch from PUBG evens out the playing field here. 3v3. And Shui opens up things in U-Haul. Finds the first, but not the second. It's 1v2 now. Zen 0. 1 HP left on Mela. Doesn't have much to work with, but Summer Classic. 1 HP left. One more shot. And Zen 0 almost certainly is going to go down here. And there you go. McQueen to cap things off. Round number 1. That's Queen on the board.
Yeah, just a few shots there from the Classic. I can see that it might be a little bit more successful with the right click, considering it's quite the short range in there. Ikaw ba, man? Like, are you a spammer ng Classic, or would you prefer the right click?
My friends have a nickname for me.
What's that?
Because when it comes to pistol rounds, I always just buy the Classic on attack, and I always get double dings. They call me El Clasico.
El Clasico.
I'm a classic connoisseur, Joker. Yeah, you're gonna have to take my word for it, because I can't show you right now. I say the showcase is of course on McQueen versus Naos, but here we go. Execute happening again into B site. Yan na nga, papasok na si Shim, and that's Shui going down without much of a fight here.
And that's an easy take coming in for Team McQueen in here. There's gonna be a spot there. Sick is gonna try to run for his life, and there's gonna be a trap in them. They're pretty much gonna be stuck in here in CT, and Sick is just waiting for the headshot. Connects with that, but Ayuta will be able to trade that too. That's gonna be a third, and that's gonna be an easy take for them. And she just wants to finish this off. What is happening in here, Matt? Not really hitting the SMGs though. That's gonna be a take for Mela. That's gonna be it. 0 for 2, favor of McQueen, and that's gonna put some money on the side of Naos community in here.
Yeah, pretty clean for the most part for McQueen Gaming there. Really, parang iba yung replay natin, parang from last week pa yan. But it's okay. We'll try to fix things up for you guys. Pero ito, Queen, very clean round number 2. Didn't really lose many players going into that second round. Was able to take the round though, either way, which nets them off a little bit of eco damage against Naos, who now has the Vandals. Tingnan natin how they're gonna approach this attack any differently. It seems like again Shim becoming like the spearhead of the squad here, going in with the Spectre, but this time not finding the opening pick.
I'm not expecting McQueen to win in here, considering you can really see the difference in terms of firepower. Everyone has those pistols, has that SMG, and a sniper for them. And Naos community is complete pretty much with all that rifles in there. But just a headshot though is all you need to turn the tides. 4v4 equally spaced in here. Zen 0 will be trying to avoid that, and it's gonna be a stake for them. It's gonna be an execution. Smokes are a little bit lacking in here, with McQueen really trying to find that person. Low HP ang ating Fade in here, and Zen 0 is gonna try to go for the molly and avoid that kill from Sick. A third coming from her too. This is the queen of defense here, ladies and gentlemen. Killjoy with all that utilities just pretty much gonna play in her place with PUBG player cleaning the slate with 2 kills.
I almost turned messy there for a bit. The PUBG player coming in for the save. Puts Naos on the board now, 1-2. And this is where playing field almost certainly gets evened out. Let's take a look at the weapon pickups for now. Zen Zero, unable to find that gun, unfortunately. I think he's going to be able to request perhaps a gun here. No, he's just going to go opt in for the Bucky. So, not much of a difference in terms of firepower, apart from Zen Zero.
I guess so, but we do see him swapping over to a Spectre in here. A little bit better for defense, I guess, if you can play it properly. But yeah, we can see in here that Nayuta's gonna try to scout out Puka in here, and yeah, that's pretty much no one in there. But the headshot coming in from PUBG player, that's gonna be a big hit considering that's their initiator right there. They're gonna have a hard time getting all that information if they want to go for a push.
Beautiful opener from PUBG. Immediately thins the herd here from McQueen squad. They're slowly making their way towards this B site, but barely any kills until now. Shim opens it up. Again, Shim with the opening frag. Smoke's getting laid out. I think it's going to be the execute here from the Queen gang. Cloudbursts making it a little bit easier for them to get into sight, but the rest of the squad are making their way through here. Shim finally executes, but PUBG player holds true. Not up to Dutsi Boredom, and Shim again trying to press on for a little bit more space, but it's a 2v3 now. Hindi pa sila nakapasok sa site dito. Mela good for 1, but 1 HP left. And it's a 1v2.
All you need is 1 bullet if you want to go for the headshot lineup, but sadly PUBG player is just gonna see Mela first before she could react. That's gonna be a 2-for-2, evened out for both teams. Let's take a look at the economy right here. Team McQueen is definitely gonna struggle for this as they have not much money to work with. They have some money to perhaps force buy a little bit of some armors over here, some pistols here and there, but do you think they're gonna go for a force buy, or are they gonna save for this one? I can't really tell.
Probably not. I mean, we can see Boredom. Meron siya ditong Bulldog, couple of sheriffs coming through from the rest of the McQueen gang. Pero ito Joker, sa mga nakikita nating previous iterations ng community nights, no, it doesn't dictate the eco. That doesn't dictate usually what happens in the round. Marami tayo nakikitang eco and thrifty rounds dito sa community nights, no? So, wouldn't count my cards yet if I were Naos right now. But the fact of the matter is they're on the defense, so all they have to do is hold to their angles theoretically, and they should be good to go.
Hey, they can definitely afford a loss in here. Losers just very rich in here coming in, but you do see Mela taking in an early kill before they go for an execute here. But Dash in the jet coming in here as Boredom's hiding inside that smoke, trying to find all those people, with the rest are having some struggle pushing in as they get sprayed down. But looks like the plan is gonna be successful for Nayuta. It's gonna be forcing the push in here. The guts of Zen Zero will not be paying off as Shim gets 2 headshots coming in against the defending team. And it's gonna be a 4v2 scenario with not much to work with in here for terms of utilities. But they're gonna be connecting though as Shri goes for a kill and watches here in long. But the angle is not gonna be enough. It's gonna be a crossfire with Boredom cleaning up the site with 2 kills. And that's gonna be an attacking win for Team Queen.
You know what, Joker? I remember the last time that we saw Queen and they joined Community Nights, they weren't able to win a single game. And this is them. Parang naghanda sila. Parang sa games talaga tonight. No, they are prepped. They're looking clean. And they're securing these rounds. I mean, it's still very, very close between them and Naos, but they're very coordinated tonight. No, it seems like they're here to win the games. And so far, smooth sailing for the most part. 3-2. And they've stopped the momentum of Naos dito. And it seems like they're going to continue on with Shim at the lead.
Everyone's really trying to carry their weight in here, and looks like they're just going to be forced get back. And there's going to be another execute coming in here. Some information, trying to gather all that. Some gets caught with their pants down in here as Boredom goes for the push. And that's going to be an easy take for them. But an anime fight was failed for this. And Luster's gonna be a little bit late to the party in here as Boredom's very deep already here in vents. Oh no, you don't see the shoulder! Wow. Headshot from Boredom. Wow. And attacking win. Queen is definitely the queen in here.
Sobrang confident ng players dito ng Queen. Sobrang confident ni Boredom despite being just 1 HP. Still pushes on for the multi-frag. Pushes to 4 and minimizes the damage for them, barely losing manpower in that round. And ever so slowly, na-build up na dito yung ult eco ng Queen gang, no? They only one orb away from the orbital strike. They already got the lockdown as well. So this could prove to be a tough retake pag nakuha na naman ng site yung Queen. Oh, and boredom again. Strikes first against Sick.
Well, I guess it's one thing that people have to be wary about. If you have low HP, that shouldn't really affect the way you approach it. You still have to have that 100% confidence. It's the one bullet that you need. You just have to have the right aim, the right positioning in here, and we will see the Killjoy using that ult to push them all away. The Wolf, not really stuck. The double take from the Wolf in here. Medyo nagsisigurado lang if meron pa talagang tao doon. But definitely, no one detained. It's gonna be a hard time for our defending team to go for a push in here, considering they have all these positions, all these corners blocked off. And there's gonna be a flash. Flashing off the race 2 by accident perhaps. And Shui will be a 3v3 in here. A takedown coming in from Lustre. Trying to align all those shots. Boredom with the 4th in here. Wants to go for the 5th, but will be shut down by a classic headshot from that. The turret is trying to slow her down with Mela. Going for the last kill. 2 for 5. And another win coming in for Team Queen.
Yeah. Queen is just slowly taking over these rounds one by one. And I said it earlier, pag umabot tayo dun sa pulse plant natin, it's gonna be really hard to retake, especially because of lockdown being available and having invested. Si Boredom yung nag-pop off na off the back of the lockdown. They didn't even have to prioritize the orb onto McQueen for that orbital strike because they didn't. McQueen was already down and they didn't necessarily need it because Boredom just popped off. 5-2, and Queen is slowly putting the boards or putting the numbers on the board. Pero naman itong setup dito sa hookah. Double shotgun crossfire.
Oh, hearing that shot, they were probably thinking twice before they go for the push in here. But no, malakas ang loob nila as they try to go all those utilities. But they're not expecting 2 people in here with a shotgun. Yep, they're definitely gonna back out. But Boredom is just so amazing when it comes to the entry pushes in here. Always getting all those kills, always getting all those opening shots. But he will be spotting that Sky in here.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know Shui's here.
There's a shark, there's a judge here. Wala naman nakikita. Boredom waiting for that Sky to pop off. But Raze is just waiting here patiently. May kita na yung shoulder, a headshot coming in from Shui. Actually, no, this is a normal kill coming in here. 4v3, not much guns coming in for Naos community, but I think that's not gonna be a hindrance for them as they're gonna be picking up all these rifles in here. 2v3 situation, forced off by that grenade. Mela in here with a headshot again, but sadly it's just not gonna be enough of a force as Naos community will succumb to how powerful Team Queen is right now. They're really hungry for that win, don't you think so?
Yeah. The hero of this round for me is Shui. Hinagisan siya ng pain shells and then can clear siya more than twice. Did not budge, did not move. The patience paying off, finding 1 kill, but didn't necessarily translate the round, but that's okay. Ako kasi pag nakuha ko ng judge kill Joker, it's all good. It's all good. Doesn't matter if I lose the round, doesn't matter if I lose the game, especially if it's a shorty kill. It feels so good to get that kill. So 6-2 on the scoreboard. Queen still leading. And si Boredom, no, it's just taking over the lobby. Each and every round, Boredom has been popping off with the entry.
Check this dude's drinks, probably drinking some Adderall or some kind of thing, considering every time he goes for the push, every time he goes for the dash, it's always a connecting headshot or pretty much a kill. The moment he sees a person in here, especially here in the bathroom, see, as I told you, headshot as early as here, and katapat na lang ni Jimmy here. It made him think twice if he wanted to pop that ult. I mean, buti na hindi namatay with that rocket launcher, but Lustre will try to go for that, and it's gonna be a full teleport in here, considering Killjoy already has full control here in CT. We'll be seeing the enemy Killjoy too with a headshot early on. And malakas pa rin ang loob niya holding this position in here, and that's gonna be karma for you.
3v2, Mela pressing on, finds the Killjoy. Post plan setup is gonna be there, so it's really hard on the retake here. Has to find the opening pick. Lustre and Shui, what can they do? 3 positions, 3 players to look out for. They've only got 1 flash left, and time ticking away. First hindrance is gonna be that turret taken down, but Shui finds the first. The reset's just not there. So Lustre left alone, and time ticking away. There's no way Lustre can win this anymore. That's gonna be another round secured here for Queen. Looster just looking for the exits, but
One enemy remaining.
clinical. Queen again executes, secures another round in their hands. I think kailangan mag-ikot na naman dito ng Naos community, Joker.
They definitely have to change the way they play in here, considering it's just, you know, they have to put some more force against Team Queen in here when it comes to some takes. I mean, considering you have all these abilities, you have all these team compositions in here, and yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for a stack coming in for A, change up some plays. I hope they're doing the right thing. But yeah, I just can't read Queen on how you can counter them. Everyone has all that information coming in for the push. Raze and Jet is just so fast coming in here, and Boredom's definitely dominating when it comes for the pushes. So yeah, it's just so hard to see on what the equation is to go for Naos community.
Another execute here from Boredom. Wala siyang nahanap na opening pick, but Shim last backs his way in towards that backside. Judge from Sick finds two. Halts the push, halts the plan, and here comes the party and the orbital strike. Boredom barely dodges the missile, but it's a 2v4. Can they save this round? 10-0, so close, but not close enough. Boredom cleans it up. It's a 2v3. Mela is so deep again, proving to be super deadly with that deep push. It's 2v2, Joker. Pwede pa sila manalo dito.
Definitely. With PUBG player in here just being patient for that, waiting for his teammate to go for the push here, and CT trying to get all that position. And Mela might go for the peek in here, but not really connecting. They have the information that one person is here,
One
CT,
enemy
and it's gonna be connecting as Shui goes through the wall. And they're gonna be a duel in here against the elbow, and PUBG player is gonna be getting that much needed win for them.
How the heck did Naos win that round? They only had shotguns coming into that round. Super aggressive positions and immaculate shots from Shui and PUBG player to clean it up. 3-7. And finally, nakabawi na dito ang Naos community. Pero yung nagsimula talaga na itong si Siko. Just getting the timing perfectly, getting 2 kills. Almost gets a third as well. And Queen unable to recover from that. So now 7-3, pero at least no Queen, despite losing that round, they already have the advantage going into the second. So I'd say they have a very comfortable lead. Pwede pa nila extend to ngayon eh.
Definitely. But I have to give a big shout out to Mela. I've seen Mela always play off of the team itself. Like the moment that they go for an execute, as long as they get it properly, they have the option to go for a rotation in here, as Mela's gonna be taking over wherever they're gonna now gonna leave it open in here. It's gonna be a very weird fight coming in. They're really gonna force that as PUBG player goes for 2 headshots in here.
Need healing.
I don't know what happened there.
PUBG player just won the fight. 2 players going down immediately para dito sa Queen. That means 2 guns out of their hands. Another one at that. Lustra with the reset. Finds na Yuta. At si Melo na lang natitira ngayon. Well, you have the money, so they can't spare these guns. Look for the exit frags. Melo can try and save this round from falling apart, but seemingly overwhelming. 1v3, and it's too much. 4-7 is the score. At Naos community is starting to crawl back.
Last round in the half.
Definitely know how to fight this right now. And yeah, it looks like they're really gonna force the fights early on in the game. The early peaks coming in here. And you just have to win. The duel itself is pretty much dry peaks, and as long as you have the better aim, you're pretty much gonna win for this. There's not much plays going on around with the skills in here, and you're it's just a fight. Full on mano a mano. Bring out the guns. It's Valorant. You can never really tell what's gonna happen in here.
That's true. But yung nakikita ko na pattern ngayon, no? PUBG player is starting to have this time in the limelight. Okay, doesn't connect with the first op shot. Forces out the TP from both players down in the long. Lustre kasama niya sa pag-retreat doon. Zen0, the only one deep in elbow now. There's a plant coming through here in B site. May lockdown pa ang kasama at wala na din. Zen0. 4v5 retake tayo dito, Joker.
4v5 retake and very aggressive ang ating mga pushes in here. We're gonna see Sky going for the flank and just gonna wait for the ult to pop in here, not really detaining everyone. And there's gonna be the one buddy trying to get and find people, checking the corners, waiting for the right moment. And here, tatlong tao pala ang nasa long here. If Lustre wants to go for a push, it's gonna be a hard time. There's gonna be a killjoy ult. PUBG player taking down people, but for them again, the aim is just insane with this Jet in here. Take off the hands for this man. He's just connecting with every single shot. With Mela 2 cleaning up state, 4-4-8. That's gonna be the half.
Switching sides.
Just when PUBG player starts getting a hang of the game, gets swatted down by Queen. Left in a 1v4. PUBG player couldn't do much in that scenario. Kahit may operator at Bladestorm pa siya doon. It's a pretty decisive start here for Queen in the first half. 8-4. It's a really good start.
It's still pretty good, what do you call this, rounds for them. 4-4-8, still very much workable. At least they didn't force the curse, right?
Yes.
Ikaw ba, naniniwala ka ba sa 9-3 curse?
Of course. It's real. I don't even mention it anymore because I don't want to activate it. It's so real. I can't tell you the amount of times where I'm sure this team is going to win kasi ang ganda ng performance nila sa first half. And then, Blanc. 12-9. It's the worst. Especially pag nasa compet ka, tapos nangyari sa'yo, it feels bad. But here we go. 8-4. Gustong mag-recover dito ng Naos Esports. Now they're on the defense and the flank coming through from Boredom.
Boredom very deep already, connecting the headshot. Pero tatlo nga lang ang kanyang makita ng sabay-sabay. Shim connecting the triple for that. Pretty much Mozambique in here. It's gonna be a 2v2 situation. Looks like they're trying to go and force a push here in A site, but both will be holding here with McQueen staying sa bandang A short, and Killjoy will be trying to watch as people. No
but excuse me, did you say Mozambique? Mozambique here.
Yeah, Mozambique here. You know.
sorry, different game. Wrong game.
Wrong game.
No.
Headshot coming in from McQueen, but will not be seeing the last person in here as Zen0. We'll go for a plant. And yes, play around the bathroom here as Mela will be patient. She has the utility, she has the turret, she can place it wherever she wants to watch the corner that she needs. But looks like she's gonna go for push here. It looks like she's pretty sure that Brim is playing around bathrooms. As Mela's gonna go for a push, not connecting with the right click as Zen0 clutches it off with a headshot.
Yeah, that was a nice swing from Mela, but unable to follow it up with the crosshair placement. The adjustment coming in from McQueen there, or rather from Zen0 that netted them off that round instead. 1v1, really close still, pero Naos community starting it off with a nice pistol round, so 5-8.
5-8, workable.
Yeah, for sure.
I noticed that you got a hold of Mozambique. Ano kasi, as far as I know, it means 1 shot sa ulo, 2 shots on the body. Or maybe I got my information wrong. I don't know. I heard from it somewhere. I don't know.
The only Mozambique I know is the place, the country. Is it a country? It's a country, right?
State?
Yeah, it's a country. I think.
Not sure.
Anyway.
We're not exactly the best with the geographies, but what we are best at is Valorant in here. 5v3 situation. PUBG player definitely opening up the site in here, and it looks like gonna be spread out for team Queen. And it looks like Naos community definitely has the ult for east side in here. A blind coming in information, knowing that there's someone here in elbow. PUBG player trying to line up the headshot. Is not successful with that classic. What do you expect, right?
Oh, that was awkward.
But no, a kill from Mela. Here in long has the bulldog lining it up. That's gonna be 3 people fighting off this one poor soul stuck in long.
I'm really interested how Mela approaches these rounds. So, laging ang lalim niya. Laging ang lalim nung naabot niya, that more often than not, Naos community are getting caught off guard by how deep Mela gets in. So I'm really excited to see just how Mela is going to approach this defensive half. I mean, sure, Mela has had a little bit of a push in the first couple, but now in the nakabaril na sila, I would expect Mela to find these surprises once more. 8-6. Of course, Queen wants to extend their lead, especially in round number 3 here. It's supposedly a bonus. But now they have a little bit of a forced buy here. 4 rifles in their hands.
I mean, they can definitely afford it considering it's not really been hit of a much when it comes to their economy in here. The PUBG player will be dashing in here with Boredom, holding on this angle, not really hitting the Guardians in here. Where is the Boredom that we saw on the attacking side? Shots are not hitting anymore. The one spray coming in from PUBG player. I don't know if that's a jab or hit there. I have no idea. But Mela still try to keep the game alive. PUBG player will be dashing in for that, missing all those knives, sadly, with Mela going in for a second, trying to keep this game for Team Naos. I know, for Team Queen. And Sick with Lustre, pretty much cleaning it up. 7-4-8, and this looking grim. This looking bleak for Team Queen.
It's really rough for Queen there. 3 for nothing in the third or in the second half here. At ma-force silang mag-eco dito, no? Is really struggling in this defense, struggling to take control of these sites. Lagi ang ganda ng executes lagi ng Naos community dito sa B and A sites. So far, wala pa may sagot dito yung players ng McQueen. Now, they are going for an eco just to Marshals. First shot not connecting from boredom. Immediately tailwinds to safety. Repositions to hookah. Pero narinig Sick.
Oh my god! Boredom, that's just insane. Small sliver. Such a small angle to peek over. But he will be stuck in here with hookah. But he does have a Vandal to play around. Has 2540 armor. Now they pretty much confirmed there's a person here in hookah. Double taking person that TP'd in there.
Here.
It's gonna be a smoke. It's gonna be a hard time. Trying to go for a push in here with Nayuta holding on to this rifle. Seeing the elbow of Sky in here trying to go for a peek. They have to take this. They have to push as a team. They have to take the attention if they want our star player to connect the shots in here. Mela going for the headshot, taking out the herd, but it's not gonna be enough. The shots are not gonna be hitting with Shui holding on the classic.
No.
1v2 situation.
There's
Rifle
no way.
is just amazing for this. I believe.
Okay.
No. Deep wrong.
8-8 Queen. While the window is
We got this.
slowly closing in on them. Equal na yung score natin dito, Joker, and the lead is completely gone by Queen. But they gotta remember this. Just stay chill, right? I mean, half of Valorant is the mind game. Some argue it's more than half. The key here is for the players to just take a quick mental reset, find that peace inside of their minds. You know, am I making sense?
I mean, I believe so, you know. Like,
and reset. Reset.
If I play in classic, in unrated mode, I pretty much play like a god. Headshots connecting, flicks, shooting, everything. But at the moment I get inside competitive, I play like a silver player.
What's your problem with silver players, huh? I'm
sorry,
silver,
I'm sorry. No.
I'm silver.
I play like
So
an
you mean
iron player.
you play like a god when you go to competitive? Is that what you mean?
No. No offense to all the silver players out there. You guys are very unpredictable. So even though
Best players in the game.
Best players in the game, pretty much. Even Radiant players can't play how silver players play.
Yeah. You know why Tens is Radiant? Because he can't get into silver, bro. That's just how good we are.
You know, it's pretty much gonna be, like you said, mind games. More than half of that is gonna be mind games. So the way you put your mental state into it, you just have to tell yourself, I am the best player in this game. I am the god. I am Tens. Tens is nothing.
Yeah. And that's what Boredom is thinking right now. He's got the first shot in. Here comes the bazooka. Denied. The Shim goes on a rampage.
Down B.
Now it's all down to Lustre. 42 HP. 2 shots from any gun.
30
taking him
seconds
down. Doesn't even have control of the spike, but for now, does have the liberty of space. But you have to act soon. 20 seconds left is not a lot.
1v2 situation. He probably has no idea where any of the people are in here. I would have gone for the spike first instead of trying to go for this. You definitely have not much time remaining in here. You have to run. Then the moment you run, you have to go for the spike plant. You're gonna be left open. There's not much time for this as both people will be pushing in here. There's gonna be a forced push. Sadly, it's not gonna be enough. Might have struggled a little bit there when it comes to the decision making for Nayuta. I don't know. For Lustre. For Lustre, as he was the last one stuck, you know. The moment you're the last person in there, siguro a lot of people is probably like, do this, do that, peek here, peek that. It's really panicking.
I will never know for sure, but one thing for sure that's happened is Queen. They found the rhythm once more with Boredom just opening it up beautifully there in hookah. And napigilan nila momentum dito ng Naos community. So that's certainly a good swing for them. Watch this. Activated na yung blades dito ni Boredom. Can look for an opening frag, but here's a lot of footsteps coming through from that B-long area. PUBG leading the charge. That's insta smoke coming through. That's execute coming in from the side of Naos community.
Boredom and they're trying to find the people, but PUBG player will be putting them down. Rocket launcher will be taking two! A blind shot in here, Matt. A blind shot, and Shin will be taking down two. And he's gonna be a third in here, trying to go for the fourth. Hungry for the ace. PUBG player is very low on this. The nade might take her down. It's not gonna be enough. Bibigay pa sa kanya. And it's gonna be hit! What is happening?
PUBG is a very good sport. You know what? PUBG player is a very good sport. I think he just gave that to him.
Day one.
Shim with the first ace of the day here. 10-8. Well, Queen, they're set to take the first game of the day. But Shim, gotta mention for that opening bazooka shot there, opening showstopper. Gets to blind and then from 4K into the ace. Absolutely wonderful here from Queen and Shim. 22 kills on the board. Grabe yung impact dito ni Shim off that one round. And off of that, Queen, they gotta be feeling good off of that round.
Definitely. That's pretty much all the momentum that they need to continue this. More rounds in here as Boredom will be trying to go for the dash out. And it's gonna be a slow take coming in for our team. Boredom. Early shot coming in here as Zen0 gets taken down. There's pretty much no smokes coming in for our attacking team if they want to go for this. They have to recuperate that kill and they're gonna take it slow for this team.
5v4. Zen0 gone means there isn't any smokes left for the execute here. So now it's gonna have to find the frags instead. Gonna brute force their way into this A site if they want to commit to it. Dito rin yung ano eh, Killjoy setup, so they have to be extra careful, but Mela goes down. Scratch the Killjoy setup, scratch the players. Shui's already controlled U-Haul. Shim with the resets, okay! Finally gets taken care of, it's a 2v2.
Yeah, Valorant's definitely working with him. You saw how the spray definitely connected even though it wasn't being aimed. For that.
It's
so
the guns,
weird.
the Valorant guns.
The Valorant guns in here. But yeah, they have to spread out if they want to go for the defense in here. The eggs are definitely planted for the spikes. They want to go for the deny. If they popped, it's gonna be some time shaved for them. Boredom trying to find the heads in here. Does see Shui, but doesn't see Sick hit here in the corner. Probably doesn't know. Like I told you, Matt. Oh, that might have not shot.
Satchel out.
McQueen trying to go for the defuse, connecting the headshot, but it won't be working out on her end as Sick will be going for the third in here. 9 for 10. Pretty much, they're very much answering each other's fights in here. Win for that, win for this. I can't see who's gonna win for this match.
Kinakabahan nga ako dito, Joker. I don't know who is gonna win either. Because that was so close. Even after that blast pack play coming through from Shui, they still had a possibility of losing the round because pwede pa i-reset ni Red McQueen sana yung ano niya eh, yung spray pattern niya. But buti na lang na-recover doon ni 6. So it's a 9-10 scoreline. But McQueen's lost their lead, it seems like. Kasi nakikita sila ngayon. This round is almost certainly going the way of Naos.
They probably could have afforded a half buy or a little bit of force buy with some half armors in here, but they're probably gonna play around the safe side. Just give them the 10 for 10, sure, and they're probably gonna be more comfortable playing with some proper guns and proper utilities. He's Sick in here, trying to find some people here for Team Queen. They have the utmost confidence when it comes to their aim. All these revolvers, all these shrevs spread out across the team, and here with Naos trying to go for some sprays behind the smoke. They probably have an idea that Team Naos has the drive to go for B site in here, but they will be backing off. Playing it slow. Lustre trying to bait out some early shots, and they're gonna be very silent, very slow for the rotation. Still trying to get the attention of Team McQueen here in B site. Make sure that they're held off. But it seems that they have the idea. It's becoming too silent. Sabi na, di pa tayo dun. May something fishy na nangyayari. And that is definitely the fishy thing in here. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. There's gonna be an execute. The whole team's still pretty much reserved for this. They still have the opportunity to go for the TP, but no, they're gonna force this. The plant, the spike is down, and McQueen will be successful on that ult. 3v4 situation. They're all pretty much spread out, and they have the take. They have the site, but Zen0 will be our lineup meister in here. It might be too late for him.
Late.
Yep, definitely.
No!
And there's gonna be the defuse.
Yeah, that Nightfall was the bane of the existence there of the players of Naos, they were unable to see anything at all. Remember, naka-sheriffs lang dun. Yung players ng Queen, still able to secure that round relatively cleanly. I was secured I'm lost for words dito. No? Still able to get the defuse. And now Naos, how do you recover from that? They have to keep their composure after that.
Yeah, very rickety when it comes to their economy in here. Spread out of stingers and half armors. Like it's a little bit of a struggle for them because the moment that Queen gets this win, they have all the utility. They have all the money, all the economies. Vandal spread out. They definitely have the firepower. It's gonna be a match point for them, guaranteed. God smite me if I'm wrong that they're gonna lose. Naos community, I mean, because look at this. It's a spread out economy, spread out firepower. PUBG player really doesn't have any space to play around, considering that Lustra really doesn't have all the what do you call this playmaking. But yeah, there's no information yet coming in for this. Now they know there's someone's in lamps. This spray in here. Mela taking down 2.
No.
Grenade out.
That's gonna be a third for them.
Yeah, it's falling apart here. For now, it's down to the last 2 players. The Spectres, Stingers rather. Boredom makes a 4th mark.
Down A.
6 the only one left, bobbing her head around. That's the Killjoy.
Yeah,
I think they have a clue. They
seconds left.
have a clue where she's coming from. Where 6 coming from.
Brimstone's just waiting for the right moment. He knows he's gonna go for a push. And surprise!
Okay.
Stick will be successful, but ammo will not be enough. That's pretty much gonna be the weakness of a Stinger, my friend. Just 20 rounds and a high rate of fire. Yeah, it's not gonna be a good fight. That's not gonna be a good gun when it comes to team fights.
12-9. Queen set to take their first game win here at Naos Community Nights. It's looking pretty good here for the squad. Ang ganda ng coordination dito ng Queen Gaming, no? Even when they have the eco disadvantage, they're looking on point with the util usage, with the trades. 12-9. They even got an operator in the hands of Boredom dito while on the attacking side. Defense rather, sorry.
Naos community wants to play around getting the attention of some people here. May bandang A site, but that's gonna be an early TP coming in from Team McQueen. And a rocket launcher coming in here. Does not see the corner though. Connecting a headshot dito with 2 people being taken down and a third coming in. Naos community is dropping down like flies.
Mela.
That's gonna be the last person in here. Zen Zero with the spike on hand, and look at the leaderboards. There's not really much to play around. Ayuta will be caught lacking in here. A headshot on the leg. 5 HP remaining. That's gonna be an old Boredom is just chasing them, watching him plan.
Defenders win.
That's gonna be a win for Team McQueen.
Wow. 13-9. The first game of the day, and McQueen squad beautifully executed on that bind map on both the attack and the defense, but more so on that second half. That alam mo nung nanalo sila ng Thrifty doon, I think that was it. I think that was the final nail in the coffin, because after that, Naos community was just unable to recover, unable to find a proper answer. And the Queen gang just kept on steamrolling, didn't stop off the back of the early aggression from Shim, and then Boredom, and then Mela later on. Tinan mo yung frags dito ni Boredom, ni Shim, tsaka ni Mela, lagpas 20. Lahat sila. They really stepped it up a notch on that second half. Mela in particular has been finding impact so often. And I think Naos community was just caught unaware, to be completely honest, of that flanking Killjoy. And it was just too much to deal with. 13-9, beautifully done here by McQueen.
Yeah. Naos community had the idea of how to fight McQueen in here. They just had to play around. Keep an eye out on the flankers. Shut down Boredom early on in the game, and any of these early on dashing people, because you can see how explosive Team McQueen was in here. They definitely took advantage of the surprise factor and how everyone just caught their pants down when it comes to the dashes. The satchel packs coming in here, and yeah, you can't deny the prowess, the insane aim that Boredom and Shim had in their team.
Yeah, of course. But that is just the first game of the day, folks, for Naos Community Nights. We will have at least one more for this best of 3 between McQueen and Naos community. But until then, until the next game, we'll just be having a quick break here. My name is Zaydam Casting here today with the one and only Joker. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with Naos Community Nights.
Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa! Download the Merrymart Wholesale app today.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Maxbot?
What's left of him is right over there. Nice catch, mate. He's a good little mimbot now. Do you like that?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, come on, Gecko.
Hilarious.
Let the games begin.
Oh, there's filthy in it. KJ, Raze, what happened to your robo cleaner?
What? That's not important. Get to the bottle room. Now!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Damn, you couldn't even wait for me.
This should be fun. Greetings, agents. I am Maxbot, your host. Welcome to the Danger Dome. Choose your weapons and set your sights, agents.
I hit the ground running. Now look what I can becoming. I do not wait for the thumbers. They tell me all of a sudden. I got the eyes of a lion. I got the heart of a tiger. Standing the height of a giant.
This is gonna hurt, agents, but remember, I am the effect, not the cause.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back yet again here in Naos 10 Mans. We got your team of 5 friends or actual pro teams and battle it out for 750 big bucks. Very big bucks. And we are back yet again. I am Joker, your house shoutcaster. Along with me is Tatum. What is up, my friend? Kamusta ang jebs natin?
Okay naman. Very smooth. Just as smooth as the last game. from McQueen. No? It's just phenomenal showing from their squad. Very methodically done sa bind. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating second game of the day, I'd like to thank one of our sponsors for making this event possible. Of course, thank you to Hotel 101. Hashtag stay safe, stay happy with Hotel 101. Make a booking today at hotel101manila.com.ph. Makikita nyo rin sila sa mga apps ng hotels and stuff. Just look up Hotel 101 and make sure to stay safe and stay happy with Hotel 101. Now we're ready with game number 2. Narinig ka na pumipili sila ng mga agents dito, Joker. So let's head straight into the agent select screen as we head into Split for map number 2 between McQueen and Naos community.
I hate this map. I always hate this map. It's so... The corners, man, are so dirty to play along.
Oh, you're gonna love Sunset. If you hate this map, you're gonna love Sunset.
Sunset, I feel like, okay, despite having a lot of corners, yes, Sunset feels a lot more open to me. I can breathe a lot more in Sunset. There's more creativity, especially with mid. It's considering it's like you can separate mid into 2 corners there. So like, I don't know, for me, Sunset, despite being tight, open but tight. Yeah, it's weird. I know. Open but tight. Yeah.
It's got 13 million rat spots. How can you like that map? Nobody likes Sunset. It's got every corner you can hide in. But okay,
I mean, I'm from CS:GO.
To each his
Inferno
own.
was like my main map, but I don't know. Split is just, it feels so dirty for me. Like there's so much rats here in Split.
It was like New York City. But okay, here we are with the compositions readied up on both sides. Mukhang mag-fade na naman dito. This time on the side of Naos, and a double duelist comp on both ends of the spectrum. But Nayuta this time on the Sage, so that's going to be a key difference. They have a double Sentinel this time. Wala silang Initiator, so information is going to be scarce here for McQueen. Well, as is usually the case sa ating split map rotations. Naos this time, though, they have a little bit more of a arguably set up when it comes to the aggress. They do have the Fade in the hands of Sick. Pero from what I saw in the last game, na expect ko lang dito is absolute fights, absolute aggression on both ends. Pero McQueen, of course, will be starting on the attacking side, so they have a little bit more of a pressure entering these sites. How they're going to do that with a Sage is going to be a bit of a thinker for me, lalo na merong Killjoy din sila. It's a double Sentinel, but once we get to those post plants, they will most definitely have the advantage, provided of course that their Sentinels are still up and kicking by that point.
I have a feeling na galit sila sa mga flashers eh. Wala silang pakialam na mambulag. They just have to go all in, head on, just straight up fight them mano a mano. And yeah, again, let's look at the lineup over here for our defending side for Team Naos community. Yeah, Fade, Killjoy, it's the usual things that you see here in Split. Not exactly much of a surprising thing too. But yeah, it's very interesting on how Sage will be playing around here in Split itself along with this Killjoy too. So yeah, I'm hoping we have seen how aggressive and how dominating Team McQueen is when it comes to attacking in here, is considering Boredom's always so amazing when it comes to some entry fights, along with we can see here Shim. But now that they have these double Sentinels, we might see them dominate a lot more when it comes to defense. Now that they have to play around all that utility.
Perhaps, tingnan natin yung mangyayari dito, no? Kasi alam mo ba, Joker, Southeast Asian teams or players in our region have a reputation of turning Split around. You know what that means? Because Split, well, generally has been designed with defense in mind, right? Because you have 2 heaven positions, 1 in each side, and you have so many angles you have to be careful of when you are on the attack. Kasi heavily fortified each side, no? Pero C players somehow are better on the attack. They're better on the attacking side in Split. So you have to keep that in mind. When we're talking about splits, it's always going to be a case of, sure, it's supposed to be defender-sided, but we are in Southeast Asia. We are in APAC, a region where split is an attacker-sided map. And with Queen, they have the advantage, they have the momentum advantage coming into this second game. So tingnan natin paano sila mag-perform dito. Now that they're trying to execute towards this A site, smokes being laid out. Everyone struggling to get into the site off the back of that Killjoy setup. Boredom, 1 HP. First contact, getting healed up. Frenzy goes to work. Sick, pushing out of the shadows. Boredom, good for 2. Lustre holds on to the elbow position, but Boredom is not done yet. That's a 3K for the Rays as they try and take control of the site.
God.
Boredom on the 4th, on the board. Bear! Wala siyang bullets
that's it,
dito.
Bear.
Gets the ghost. Almost goes down, but Boredom looking for the ace. 1 HP left onto Shui. And they're gonna give it to him. You know they want to give it onto Shui. Gets the head. Unfortunate there, but still, that's the round para dito sa McQueen. Second opener pistol round na secure nila dito.
Yeah, I noticed that Boredom might have ang ganda rin ng skin ng Frenzy. It makes it feel like an actual SMG considering how bulky. Ano skin line yun? I forgot the name. The
Glitch
one with
Pop.
the cute Glitch Pop. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The way how Glitch Pop makes it so bulky makes it look like it's an actual SMG. So it's, added brain chemistry to na. Oh, I'm super powerful with this gun, and as you can see, Boredom was just full on pushing in there with the Frenzy taking down 4 people.
I don't know about that 9,000 IQ analysis right there, but okay. You like the frenzy, I get it. Okay. Let's leave it at that. Hindi nag-force by dito yung players ng Naos community, so Queen definitely has the gun advantage. Speaking of SMGs, 3 yung players sila na naka-specters dito. Boredom. Be careful where he treads, and okay. We'll be shutting down Shui. Judge for the shorty. Well, Judge, of course, will be theoretically the winner. Such is the case now. Zen0 picks up the upgrade, but he's all alone right now, so really hard to imagine how much damage Zen0 can actually find here.
Probably go for exits, just go for last kills here. You have the Sheriff, you have the one-shot potential. Boredom going for that jump peek. And yeah, like you said, not much damage that you can do, considering it's also a save round. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna stabilize the economy for Team Naos. And that's gonna give them the opportunity to go for the rifles, half armors, full armors, all the utility that you need. And Team Queen's gonna be forced to retain these guns. But yeah, like you mentioned, it's they have SEA is known to turn things around, and yeah, I don't know. It's looking. I don't have the utmost confidence for Naos right now. Yeah, they have the firepower, but you've seen how amazing Boredom was when it comes to the pushes in here.
Okay, Naos community, you heard it here. You have a doubter amongst the caster ranks.
No.
Okay. Now that they've got the gun, so they can turn things around themselves. That's the first 2 kills, and the opening pick not found by Boredom.
I'm sorry for doubting.
And they are getting pummeled here. McQueen hasn't found anything this round.
There.
Okay. I understand. Karma hits fast. Team's taken down. 142. Yeah, that's the caster curse.
Finally, this is how I like to.
I see what you're doing. I like doing this too. I like cursing things that aren't meant to happen. You know. I know the power that we hold in our hands. That's the caster curse. And now that you have called upon it, you look at Naos community. They won the first round of the game, sure, but I think they have some more tricks up their sleeves. Wala pa silang ults na available, but I doubt that they're gonna be slowing things down anytime soon. In fact, I think they're gonna be pushing things up a notch now. 3 stack in B site, and a bit of a slower approach here from the attack.
What is that? What is that wall? What is that?
Drop the spike.
Is it for an early P? Is it? What are they doing? Okay. Okay. Jet's gone. Looks like Sage trying to defend her friend there. So sweet.
Sana ako rin. May nag-wall para sa akin. Jor, tara, duo tayo. Pag Sage wall mo naman ako. Be my duo, bro.
I'll be your pocket Sage.
Yes. Please.
Yeah,
Jokes aside.
Rocket launcher very early on in here. Boredom's trying to hunt for the people. And that's gonna be a kill coming in against PUBG player. Beta loser here. What is happening? Check this man's PC. Back, please. My goodness, that is okay. Educated guess, sure, but yeah, what the hell was that? 4v3 situation. Zen0 trying to find people down here. Gets dropped down. Boredom does go for the shot. As Boredom goes for the 3rd kill in here, and the 4th and the 5th, an ace coming in here. What is happening? Oh,
I don't know.
what?
That's the only answer I can give you. I don't know what's happening.
He has 12 kills on the
in round
leaderboard.
4.
This isn't fair. On round 4, he's on the way for 40k. If he keeps this up.
That remains to be seen, but Boredom sure has had an explosive start to this game.
McQueen had this calculated. I feel like sinadya niya eh. Punta dito, Smurf ka, para manalo na naman tayo.
I don't know about that, but for sure, ang ganda ng performance nga ni Boredom in this series so far.
Take hold.
It's definitely giving McQueen a ton of much needed space and momentum. Shim though, tinamaan ng nades tsaka ng C's doon. Still be barely surviving off it with barely any HP. Not a lot of weaponry on the side of Zen Zero here, so calling upon the reinforcement of Shui. Wala na rin silang smoke. Nagamit na lahat ng sky smokes dito. Boombot comes out and Shui, nice little recovery on the swing there. McQueen swings out as well, so it's a 2v4 now as a result. Mela and Nayuta, the last two standing on the side of Queen. And Nayuta finds one, but that's it. They answer back. Naos community 2-3.
2-3, but they can definitely afford that loss in here, as you can see. Not much of a hit except for Boredom that won't have enough money for a rifle. But the rest of the team will be very much comfortable sitting around with full armors, full guns, full utilities. They can afford that, but they can't afford the next one in here. They have to be careful if they want to win this round coming in, because if they lose this one, there's going to be a forced eco, and that's a guaranteed 2 loss for them.
No, I don't know about guaranteed, Joker. I mean, nakakita tayo ng ilang thrifty na over the course of just last game. So at this point, I don't want to call thrifties anymore. I don't want to call guaranteed wins anymore, because with these two teams, nothing is a guarantee. That's what I can tell you. Boredom, stinger lang siya. At least firepower the entire game, but we've seen Boredom execute with less. Shui's got the showstopper though. Gonna be pulling it out. Connects onto 2. Shui pulls out the paint shells, but will be shut down by Shim. Gets 2 for himself, but gets shut down right after. McQueen, the only one left standing, and mukhang i-even out na ng Naos dito unless may milagrong mapul si Red McQueen.
Miracle is the name of the game. Hindi siya mas-spot ng mga Swirly Swirls. I forgot the name. What's that? Prowler! Ng Prowlers, the Fade. Swirly Swirls.
I'm gonna start calling them Swirly Swirls from here on out.
The step coming in here sa may bandang Ramen. You will be holding this angle. It's gonna be 2 people in here with Jet and Fade. Trying to go for the mind games. Here's McQueen. Has it lined up. Expecting the person here. The flick will be hitting.
30 seconds left.
And PUBG player will be repositioning themselves as they go for the double peek, and here an assistance of Send Zero. Blocking it off with the smoke. Has a lot of utilities to play around. And the TP coming in, that is unexpected for them. Pero si PUBG player will be lining it up with a third and evened it out with a 3-4-3 on both sides.
We move in.
Got hurt
Got it?
McQueen. Eco not looking good for them this time, and despite the early game momentum, they seem to have lost it here, Joker. McQueen will be able to afford a hero rifle if she wants to, pero mukhang sa sheriffs na lang dito yung Queen. Barely have any ults to work with apart from the shadows too, so it's really hard to imagine how they're gonna pull this off. So might as well just save for the next round. Boredom gonna be going for just the sheriffs as well. So medyo mabagal na approach yung expect natin dito.
What a shot!
Okay. Nice opening shot there from Shim. Immediately pushing out to heaven. That's the second kill for the Jet. A ton of control established towards this B site. Kailangan ng magplant agad dito, but Shim is not done. Looking for more.
And coming in here, successful for that. 5v3 situation. Shim is very deep here sa may bandang smoke. They spotted one. A headshot coming in for a third. And the fourth coming in for Sick perhaps. No! My goodness, and Shui will be saving it off. That's 2 people peeking off for that. Keeping the team alive. 1v3, low health, half health si Shui in here. Tries to go for the nade. Everyone's just focusing their shots here sa may bandang alley, and gets walled off. Go for rotation. I don't think it's enough time to go for the defuse in here, but it looks like he's gonna go for exits. And that's what McQueen is expecting. Playing it slow with the shots with the revolver.
Timing.
Yeah.
Thrifty.
Just gonna save off that vandal for the next round.
Unfortunately, McQueen unable to retrieve a weapon there. But it's alright. Weaponry, they can afford it at this point. 4-3. And despite the fact that they lost the round Naos community will still be able to reinvest. Actually, more than enough. PUBG player going for that operator this time. Very scattered by though. Sick doesn't even have enough to get themselves an armor to go along with the sheriff. So maybe they're gonna drop a weapon towards Sick. They do have the Blade Storm in anyway. There's the first shot. PUBG player, good for it. Shim goes down.
Shim's down. That's gonna be a hard time for attacking team to go for the push in here. A very close fight coming in. Look, oh, really knife. Tries to go for the updraft and the kill. Sage really wants to go for the res in here. Boredom will be successful for that. And the res coming in from Nayuta. 5v4 situation. They definitely turned the tide in here when it comes for Naos. Then Zero though will be connecting that headshot to even out the team. And Sick, another one against Boredom. Now they're down a healer and they're down on their both duelists. It's just the Sentinel and the Smoker in here as they go for a rotation. But as you can see, Shui is very deep already, and Melis caught with the pants down in here with the BM with that gun. Grabe ha. And Boredom just takes offense on that. And that's gonna be a kill. 4 for 4, evened out for both sides.
Little bit of spice here from Shui. And Queen actually finding a lot of resistance in this first half. 4-4. This is not looking as good as their first game. But still, it's still a pretty close start for both of these squads. But truth is, Queen, they don't have any guns to play with this time. They can go for a bit of an awkward buy here. Shim can afford to go for a hero rifle along with Nayuta. So that's exactly what they're going to do now. A couple of ults available as well. So there is a possibility that Queen can translate this. And mukhang A-site yung target nila dito, Joker.
Bring them down.
And a dash coming in here early on in the game, and attacking Killjoy with an ultimate in here, pretty much gonna guarantee that's gonna be an open game for them. But the rocket launcher coming in too for Boredom for the assistance of that ult. It's gonna be not needed for this, it won't really be spot. What are you doing? Hitting Shim on that, but PUBG player will be going for the early takes in here as Nayuta gets taken down by that operator. 4v3 situation. Everyone's being shaped down, everyone's dropping like flies in here as Tusta's already very deep in. Boredom will be not hitting that shot in here. 4v2. It's looking very bright for Naos right now as they get taken down. And it's gonna be it. Guaranteed round for Team Naos. And that's gonna be a 5v4, 5-4-4. Yeah, they have to up their game if they want to go for the win in here. To the side of Queen. As you can see, Boredom's the only one pretty much carrying their weight along with Shim in here. But yeah, I guess that's what you expect from a duelist going in early on in the round.
I guess. I mean, what can I say? The operator paying dividends para dito sa players ng Naos community. Not only does it find the kills, it also find the rounds here apparently. 5-4, they finally have the lead here. And for the first time, I think the half starting in favor of Naos community. They can translate this into a couple of rounds of an advantage at least, provided they can keep the lead now. But the operator shots connect once more. PUBG finds Nayuta. Is there anyone hoping to challenge this jet? Oh no, Boredom.
Oh.
There you go, Shim. Who is next? PUBG players ready to receive.
Oh my god, the third! There's gonna be a fourth enemy. Peeking one by one, they know it's an op! They know this! But they're still going for the peaks in here. Are you not afraid of the one-shot machine?
They're not.
Are you not afraid of PUBG player who has practiced all those shots?
Oh, doesn't get the connect. Ace denied by McQueen, the Queen herself, but Queen against an army is just not gonna cut it. 4-6 here as we head into the 11th round. But PUBG player, what were those shots? The third shot, yung kay, I believe, Boredom, that was nasty.
Nasty indeed, nasty. But yeah, I mean, what were they thinking? They know it's an op. They're still gonna force the one-by-one peaks. I don't know. I mean, I guess they had the utmost confidence
Well, you know what it is, right? Valorant,
out
as
of my
you
way.
said so for yourself, Valorant is mostly about confidence. Right? So you challenge the op. Why not? If you win, great. If you lose, well, you're supposed to lose. Like it's an operator, so it's not your fault.
Yeah, blame the gun, not
Yeah,
the
blame the
player.
gun. Yeah, Sniper's OP. Ops. That's why it's called OP, bro.
But yeah, we do see Team Queen here with sheriffs spread out across the economy. I'm not expecting them to. Oh my goodness! What a flick coming in here from Shim, and the double coming in here too. Now the operator is on their hands, and as you mentioned, Matt, very unpredictable. You cannot guarantee anything in this match. 4v3 thinned out definitely.
Oh
And
my
what
god.
a save coming in from Boredom. Just in time to go for the dodge. And that's gonna be a spike plant.
Yeah.
Very open spike plant in here. Odin on hand. Bakit mo nilalabas yan? If there's an up coming in with another shot coming in there from Boredom. Holding on to the smoke, but Shui just knows that he's just waiting for the peak. Over.
Okay, Shui,
Not
good
exactly
for two.
connecting in here. They just have to play around this one. Remember, it's an open plant. The Odin will not be hitting though. What is going on?
They recover from that round. I mean, Boredom. Once Boredom fell down, there wasn't really much weaponry in the way of the last few players of Naos community there. So, dismiss
Round before the
the players of Queen lurking inside of sights with relative ease. But look at this opener from Shem with the double. Gets the op. And almost paves the way for this round to be translated here for Queen, but just wasn't enough. 7-4 as we head into our final round of the half.
Final round. They have the guns, they have the utilities, and it's looking like double operators. No. Wait, yeah, triple operators on the side of Team Naos. They want one for each side. And yeah, Shui is gonna be holding on to this. Sadly, Shimdo will be dashing towards the crosshairs of Shui here in mid. PUBG players is waiting for everyone to go for the push here on smoke.
Oh,
Bit
patience.
of a jump peek in here. Knives are gonna go out and be popped. And Boredom looks like he's stuck here in the corner. And all the ults are just gonna be popping in here one by one. And yeah, Gen 0 will be successful with that ult. Displacing everyone in here one by one. It's gonna be a 4v2 scenario on the side of Naos. Oh! Tried to take it out. And there's gonna be McQueen going for the headshot, but Sick will be shutting her down. 8-4-4 in favor of Naos. Yeah, so that's gonna be our half.
Nice little recovery here from Naos community. Not letting Queen find any more on the attacking half there. But this is where the composition of Queen is supposed to shine on the defense. They got 2 sentinels, remember. So, as far as leads go, this is not too bad considering all things. I mean, this is exactly where we were in the first half, or in the first game rather. And it was still kept close here by Naos community, so I wouldn't be surprised if Queen can do the same thing here.
But yeah, we do have to give a big shout out to Shui in here being the MVP of this match for now, for this half. 18 kills on the scoreboard. That Raze is definitely doing his job as a duelist in here. And now that we're getting in through the pistol round of our second half, everyone is just waiting for the right moment as Shin is very deep here sa may bandang mid. Definitely gonna play around Lustre with the push. It's taking their time, waiting for the right moment. They have a lot to play around here. Popping that dash. Oh. Headshot coming in here early on in the game. Boredom going for that, but PUBG player will be initiating this push here. An A site with a plant coming in from Sick. And everyone's gonna be answering
What the shot from Lustre. Nayuta finds one for himself. Sorry to cut you off there, Joker, but action
Go ahead.
about to commence here. 3 versus 3.
Blocking sight.
One player coming in from the main area. Trying to hold it down. PUBG and Sick. Good for one apiece. And Nayuta left alone to fend for themselves. And Naos community find another pistol round here. 9-4.
Okay, we know the drill.
And they're starting to find a definitive lead here, Joker.
Definitive lead indeed, as they finally got another round down their sleeves, and you'll be forcing Team Queen to go for an eco round here. Now let's look at the scoreboard. Everyone's going for Spectres and full armors, and as you can see for the replay here again, Lustre going for the last kill. What insane game! But yeah, like I told you, Matt, it's gonna be very ratty when it comes for this.
Yeah.
They're all stacked up here in A site, and they're trying to get the attention here with Lustre sa may bandang mid. And yeah. Oh, there's a spot coming in from Nayuta with the jump peek. And the call outs are probably gonna be in here as they try to go for a break here sa may wall. Again, our team Naos being very silent here sa may bandang A site. Has the element of surprise. No one is left here. All that execution is just insane. Sabay-sabay na lahat. The smokes are going down, the dashes, the satchels. And that's gonna be a plant coming in from Zen.
Spike planted.
Earlier, remember, boredom, unable to connect with a headshot. Pero may isa pang flank. Actually, wala na pala. Sorbin. This
No charges left.
assembled off. Now from the heavens, Nayuta finds one with just a classic.
Player standing.
But that's it, Nayuta. Can you find more? Nope. Booster finds him instead. It's gonna be a 10-4 6-round lead here in favor of Naos community. I think this is the biggest lead that we've had so far this day. And mukhang aabot tayo dito ng Game 3, Joker.
I disappeared there for a bit. I am so sorry. What's happening?
I was just saying, parang aabot tayo ng Game 3 dito. 10-4 is the score. 6-round lead in favor of Naos. And I think this is the biggest lead that we've had so far this series.
10-4 is... Yeah, definitely lead coming in from Naos, and they're definitely dominating in this match right here. But they're very patient with how they play this game, as you can see. Get the attention of some people. The moment they go for the rotation, they're going to go for the execute. And again, it's a very well-coordinated execute, as you saw last round. But yeah, again, looks like they can be planning it out right now, getting a feel of the waters if they're going to have the people in here. But as you can see, the killjoy of our defending team has definitely stacked up all the utilities here on A site. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, if they're gonna fall for the trap of killjoy in here, or if it's gonna be again a successful take for Team Naos. I don't know.
Lustre is just taking a page straight out of Mela's playbook from last game. There's a lot of noise being made into A as Naos community make their way into that heaven position. PUBG player so deep, Lustre finds value out of that rat spot. And now they get to rotate towards B. There's only one player here. This is genius. But boredom's here. Meron siyang Judge doesn't connect with a shot. PUBG player, it's messy, but they clean it up. 5v3 retake has to be done here by Queen.
Spike planted.
Queen sees that person in there with a Judge, but Shim will be backing her off. 4v2 situation with a Vandal on hand. Zen0 is going to be aggressive with this push with a Bulldog on hand. And yeah, like you see, Shim will be connecting a second headshot coming in here with Shui holding onto rafters. Sees that person, and it's going to be a crossfire in here. The last person would be Mela connecting that headshot, but again, Shui will not allow that. 11-4-4. It looks like Naos is on the way for the win here. Don't think so.
2 rounds away. So close. And they're unstoppable. How many rounds has it been since they lost a round? I think it's 8 consecutive rounds so far. And they're just set to take this game, as you mentioned. Parang abot nga tayo ng Game 3 dito. Because even when the rifles are abound for Queen, it seems like they just don't have footing of this game anymore. Now they're going for a save. So they're going to be playing against match point in the next round, almost certainly.
There.
Unless, again, they find a thrifty out of nowhere.
Connecting that person on the right corner. as Shui goes for the kill, and it looks like it's gonna be an execute coming in here for A side as the dash coming in from PUBG player to take rafters for him. Window, I mean. But Boredom does know that there's still one person in here. Again, an aggressive push coming in from PUBG player as the spike gets down. And merong sariling laban dito sa may bandang B side. And it's gonna be quite a long travel for the race for this. 1v4. Not really much to do other than shave down their utilities, their money. But yeah, Shui will be taking down the last kill. And 12 for 4, match point for this. Yeah, it's a guaranteed win for Naos. Unless there's a miracle that they have on their sleeves.
We've seen this before. We've seen this scenario time and time again. There's a very small percentage of teams who are able to pull off the reverse from this position. But it has to be perfect. It has to be 8 perfect rounds at least to even get us into overtime, to even get a chance of turning it around. And I'm not sure if the players of Queen are up for it still. Certainly gonna try here. Shim looks to make some plays. Blades are active. Making a little bit of noise there.
Holding
Paranoia
on to
silang
their
ready.
support.
Yeah, exactly. They have Paranoia readied up, but they don't have any info. This is the caveat of not having any information agents. They don't know for sure if anyone's there.
Smoke goes for the response here for the Omen. Now Border's gonna be sending out that drone, spotting out Mr. here. Oh my goodness! One sliver is all you need, but yeah, there's gonna be another kill coming in from Boredom too. Post death coming in. A lot of HP was shaved off of Shui here too. So it looks like they're still gonna force an A site take, or are they gonna go for a rotation in here? Up in heaven, so yeah, it's still gonna be up to them on how they're gonna approach this. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a rotation coming in here, but the Sage will be seeing them as they try to go for the kill, but PUBG player will be connecting with that as 2 HP is gonna be left remaining on Jet. And Shim is gonna be very fast on the response here. Gonna hold on to that angle, trying to go for the duels. What a flick coming in from Lustre. Yeah, 3v2 situation. A lot of people are very low on their HPs in here as Shim connects that shot. 2v2 now. All of them are low. Oh! The flank! They didn't expect that, but Shim will be reacting to that. 8 HP, both of them are low. Both of them just need one shot if they want to go for the win. He knows it's a fake. He knows he's just waiting. Playing it off! An attacking win from PUBG player. Patience is a virtue, ladies and gentlemen. And PUBG player has shown that.
Ice cold composure right there from PUBG player. 13-4 win for the side of Naos community. They answer back at Queen. At magkaka-game 3 nga tayo dito. Very, very convincing win right there from the Naos community. Circling right back in the scoreboard. Pero ang ganda ng performance doon. No? Ang ganda ng simula dito ng Queen, but they were unable to recover from the dominance of Naos community after the 6th round, I think, 7th round, and ever since then they just didn't drop a single round here. Naos community was perfect from there on out until the game ended.
They definitely looks like it's definitely their map, no? Split, and they definitely know how to play around this. And as you can see, Queen had the idea, but they always stumbled upon either post-plan situation or some early picks on in the game. So yeah, we will be going to game 3, which is gonna be Sunset. Am I right for the Zyder match?
I believe so. So. Yeah, we're gonna be going into Sunset for our game number 3. I'm not mistaken, it is the first time we're gonna be seeing Sunset here in Naos Community Nights. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but until we head into Sunset, okay, sorry, director. He just said wrong. Okay, I'm sorry to disappoint, sir. But until then, we'll just be having a quick break here. This is still Datum casting with Joker for Naos Community Nights. Don't go anywhere because we'll be back with game number 3.
See ya.
Spit a torch and I'm here to ignite. Believe in myself, I ain't leaving this fight.
Sorry, bro. Ooh!
I hit the ground running.
Embarrassing.
You had your fun. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna watch you fight. I'm gonna watch you die.
You can't take what I got, and I ain't gonna stop.
Shall we go again?
Ha? Ba't walang pagkain?
Kami bahala dyan.
Sa Merrimart Wholesale, pwede i-stock ang buong pantry.
Ganto lang yan. Just pick all the food products you want. You can order your favorites in bulk for the whole team to share. Add them all to cart, check out, and then pick your chosen payment option. It'll arrive the very next day.
Wow! Ang galing!
Kompleto na, barato pa. Download the Merrimart Wholesale app today.
Sure, it was heroic sacrificing myself for the team like that. But does that make me a hero? Maybe. Who can really say?
Yeah, for sure, man. So where is this legendary Maxbot?
What's left of him is right over there.
Welcome back, folks. You're still watching Naos Community Nights. This is still the Valorant 10-mans. My name is Adam, kasama dito si Joker for our third and final game between Naos Community and Queen. At Joker, first time natin makikita. I mean, tayo, first time natin magkakast ng Sunset together. What are your expectations for Sunset? Because I honestly don't know what to expect other than the fact that I am not gonna like this map.
For B side, I have seen Cypher dominate, considering there's a lot of lineups for traps where it's gonna be very hard to take down. And then at the same time, I am expecting a lot of what do you call this? So, I don't know. Because Sunset, I've probably played it like 4 or 5 times in total. So that's the only observation I've seen so far. But the rest, it pretty much plays out like a usual map. Like especially for A side, it feels like playing not Lotus. What's that map? Yeah, something like Lotus actually. Pero yeah, I don't know. I don't even know the call outs properly yet for Sunset.
Yeah, I think majority of the players have yet to catch on with the intricacies dito ng Sunset. No, what I don't like about this map is there's so many things you have to watch out for. There's so many corners that you have to keep track of, particularly in mid. And the sites are very uniquely built. I think this is a map where the sites are the most unique because there isn't one singular, I guess, default position where you instinctively want to plant in because there's so many possible options, or there's no possible option, it feels like sometimes, right? So in that regard, I feel like we're gonna be seeing all sorts of possible combinations of agents, all sorts of possible compositions here, at mukhang ilalabas na nga dito ni Shim yung Reyna niya, instantly locking it up with boredom on that Jet. So one thing's for sure, we don't know what the comps are going to look like, but I am pretty sure we're going to see a ton of aggression again on both sides, Steve.
Yeah, a lot of early duels coming in, especially with Shim, as Reyna is definitely an agent for people who loves to take on that early duels, who loves to take on raw peaks, as in just straight up full-on head-on fight itself. And yeah, Sunset, as usual, is very there's a lot of opportunities to have early peaks in here, especially for mid. And yeah, the moment you get the position, the moment you get the control here in mid, that's pretty much gonna
choose your agent,
dictate the whole match itself for the rest of the round. So yeah, I love that McQueen definitely went for this lineup, a Gecko and a Cypher too. And like I told you, Cypher is just insane for B side.
Are they actually gonna go for this Harbor? They are. Okay, McQueen herself locking it up. This is gonna be very, very interesting. I haven't seen a ton of Harbors in Sunset, and I'm not sure if Harbor is going to be the ideal pick dito, no, because there's so many angles you have to look out for. And I think having the luxury of range as a controller is going to have, of course, a nice addition of flair about it to Sunset now. So I'm going to be interested how McQueen is going to approach Harbor here on Sunset. Is this something that McQueen has practiced? Is this something that she has been playing a lot in solo queue? I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see how this is going to go, especially because Harbor complements a Jet and Arena really, really well. So having that combination on top of a nice balance of having a Cypher and a Gecko to complement that playstyle too is something that I'm really excited to see here. On the other hand, it's kind of a similar story here on the other half of the equation with two duelists too. But before we continue on with our Sunset game, I'd like to thank our sponsor for making this event possible. Of course, I have to mention the Delta Sportswear. Of course, if you want your Naos team jackets and jersey, get them at Delta. Order right now so you can get that Naos strip. Visit deltasportswear.com.ph, guys, if you want that Naos strip. Ang ganda ng Naos merch, Joker. Have you seen Naos merch? So
yeah,
good.
Definitely, of course. Lalo na nung pupunta kong watch party, they had this whole they had this full side where they were selling the merch. I definitely wanted to get one, pero I was in my poor broke era, so yeah, can't do anything about that.
You and me both,
but, yeah,
Joker.
by the way, there's only 24% of our viewers who are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Don't be shy on subscribing. Click that bell icon and the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any content coming in from Naos Esports.
Hey guys, what are you doing? Subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. And of course, while you're at it, sumali na rin kayo sa Discord if you want to stay updated in all of the Naos happenings, sa lahat ng ganap ng Naos dito at lahat ng nakaplano pa. We have lots of things lined up for you guys. We have weekly community customs. We have a lot of events planned up. Meron pa nga tayong tournament na upcoming. Oops. A bit of a whisper muna, no? Pero malalaman pa natin yan. The only way to find out about the details of that is to follow us in our socials. We have Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, join our Discord to stay updated and kung paano makasali din dito sa community customs. Nasa Discord yan lahat. So make sure to join, guys, if you are interested. And of course, subscribe na rin sa ating YouTube channel. And of course, we have a Twitch as well. Ito na. Going back to our community night though, 1-1 in our scoreline. Very rare na nangyayari to, no? But now we are going to have it. Is this going to be the redemption arc completed para sa Queen? Remember, last time they were here, they were unable to secure that 2-win victory. Magagawa na kaya nila yun ngayon, Joker sa Sunset? Let's see.
I mean, you have seen improvements from them coming in here, considering they finally have a round up their pocket right now, and we're just waiting for the rest of the people to reconnect in here. But I think it's looking pretty bright for them now when it comes to the win, because they definitely have the aggression, they have the aim, they have the skills for this. Pero sadyang sumasagot nga lang dito ang Naos community. Hindi magpapatalo ang ating community in here. As you can see, all are very skilled players in here. What is this?
No scam.
Why are we staring at me?
Whoa, too deep. No.
Okay, very good.
Phoenix is beautiful. Oh, look at those lips.
Look at those luscious lips.
Okay, wait. Calm down, Joker. Calm down. Okay, we're here with the game. But I'm really excited to see this Phoenix. It's the first time we're seeing a Phoenix today. And in Sunset, I think actually makes a ton of sense, no? In Sunset, Phoenix, I think, is one of the stronger picks theoretically. Kasi curveball, really hard to dodge, especially in this map where there's so many angles where that curveball could come from.
The wall too, when it comes to taking down some sites itself, it pretty much halves the whole site itself, or it opens up some space for your team to go for a push itself. It's going to deny some sight lines, so that's going to be a little bit of some help to your smoker in here. Phoenix, very underappreciated duelist, if I say so myself, as he was also one of my first agents actually when I tried to go in Valorant.
Utah getting dinked there. It's knocked in the head. Still staying alive. No, it's plant now coming in, courtesy of Naos community. Gonna have to be the retake for Queen. Mela, okay, not flanking this time, but Shim opening things up. Zen0 goes down. Shim good for another. It's down to 2 for the retaking squad here. Chui, the last man standing, able to find one, but the retake is complete here. Queen successfully securing the pistol round.
Queen is angry here with how they lost the last round, and they're pretty much gonna be a force to be reckoned with in this match with how they went with that retake. It's pretty much full on pushed in with the whole team snowballing it one by one.
Absolutely. 1-0. As clean as it could get almost. Shim and Boredom, of course, the two to open things up. And I'm really excited to see then Shim's performance on this Reyna. First time we're seeing a Reyna today. And well, it's a bit of a surprise actually that we're not gonna be seeing raids. I think raids makes a lot of sense here in Sunset as well, being a map that has so many corners to watch out for.
Oh, it's so early. Early take coming in there.
Contact.
Spike down.
Of course, the Spectres are gonna clean that up. That's gonna be spike control as well.
Standing.
Shim third on the board.
Careful.
The last person struggling to take down this trap from Cypher. Like I told you, it's gonna be a very almost impossible to take that down if you want to go for the
okay.
That's a mistake from the Cypher, but yeah, not needed. Mela going for the last kill here against Lustra. But yeah, if you want to have the right alignment for Cypher, kneel down, aim it up above, just a little bit above your head, just para lang hindi tumama yung linya on your face. And that's pretty much gonna be an unavoidable trap for a Cypher. A small Cypher trip there.
Okay, from the resident Cypher main. There you have it, folks. Some advice from the Joker himself. 2-0 on the board now in favor, of course, of the Queen gang. And, well, nobody fell down, so nobody going for a forced buy here from them. Spectres abound. And they're going for an ace stack this time. 3 people inside reinforcing that area. And it seems like the perfect read as well, because the players of Naos, they're all making their way towards A.
Definitely. And the Harbor was very right on that reacting smoke coming in here, blocking off the sightlines before they go for the push. Now, the Gecko is trying to get some blinds coming in here. And the smoke will be going down. And yeah, that's going to pretty much deny their push. Or no, they're just gonna go for a different take in here. Get it at a different angle before they go for the push. Boredom trying to have a duel in here and fight in mid as Sick goes for a headshot, taking down Nayuta. Team is having struggle in here right now to push them off. But yeah, 2 are gonna be taken down for Team Naos, and Vandal is now on hand. But yeah, what a peek coming in from Shim in here, taking down 2 people. It's gonna be a 5v1, and Mela is gonna be cleaning it up, with Shui being the last person. 3-4-0.
Okay, Queen is mad. Shim at the helm there, where the Empress finds and pops off with the kills. Mela doubling down as well, making it impossible for Naos community to bounce back in that round number 3. The conversion is not there. It's instead the anti-bonus that wins the round 3-0. And I think this is the first time we are gonna be seeing this. But wow, what a way to start things off here in Sunset. And this is the thing, right? Pag bago kasi yung map, a lot of the players medyo nagkakapaan pa yan, right? So even if the momentum is there, even if you say you have a little bit of an advantage going into the fight, it's still going to be as anyone's game to a certain degree. Shim, of course, still popping off. Finds the first kill of the team, but traded out. Shui goes down as well. Boredom out.
Everyone's just going in and out. But as you can see right here, Mela, definitely the queen of B right now. The king of B right now. As all those lineups, all those cameras, all those traps is just pretty much gonna stop the people from pushing here in B side. As you can see, as there's just almost no way to counter that early trip. You really have to force either a Gecko, wingman to get that trap in there, but it's probably too short for that. Yeah, he's too short for that. Goes for the plant, but yeah, he does spray it off, and that's gonna be a kill coming in. PUBG player does get trapped on that.
The spike is...
And yeah, now the spike is stuck inside. And Shim will be going for the flank in here, taking down 3 people. But PUBG player is the last one remaining with a Vandal on hand. Ult popped. Gonna go for the push. All in. Spotting off people. Nope, they're right behind that. The camera is just right up there. Not much information going in for this friend.
Not at all. Not any info. You're not even able to find a single kill.
10
PUBG
seconds
player
remaining.
stuck between the rock and 3 people, so he's got nowhere to go, nothing to do. He's just gonna have to save this Vandal for now. Potentially look for some exits. If McQueen gets antsy and peeks out, PUBG player might be able to catch her off.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
Yeah, so
I mean,
patient.
those are very valuable guns in there, but I guess they could have afforded it. Now, Boredom has an op on hand, and everyone's just having fun with their money right now. 8k on McQueen, and has no plans on sharing it with their team. And along with Team Naos, yeah, no one's really popping off right now for Team Naos. It looks like they're still having a hard time on getting a grasp of how to play the map itself.
Yeah, struggling to find some footing here. Perhaps the key here is a bit of a map mid control. Haven't attempted as of yet. They're doing that right now with the aid of Gecko's ults. Yet to find its mark though. Doesn't find anyone actually. Finds a detain onto 1 player, but it's so far deep they can't find the conversion. It's Shim who does open things up times 2. Devours himself back to 100. PUBG player 1v1. And a Shim with a micro adjustment. 3k done and dusted. McQueen for the closure. That's the 5th uncontested round here for Queen.
Team Queen is just steamrolling. He's just wrecking the whole team of Naos in here, as they're just pretty much silent throughout the match itself. They can't really take any kills. They can't take any position whatsoever. I mean, sure, every now and then Wingman will be able to go for the plan, but after that, they just can't get the right position to go for that defense. So yeah, it's looking very hard for them. Especially, it looks like Team Queen has more knowledge for this map itself. Knowledge is power.
Seems like, yeah, that seems to be the case. Parang mas komportable yung Queen, no? Sa mapa na to. Especially with Shim just absolutely popping up. Challenging these angles so early that Naos can't seem to keep up. Meron silang showstopper this time, but is Shui going to use it? Perhaps if they find the first kill, they will. But Shim again! 2 opening kills, no answer. Free Devour again. He's gonna push up, look to find more. Overheal is there. And working it with the Vandal down to 3. And Shui's 1 HP. Or rather, Zen is 1 HP.
Still connecting on that. What a shot from Queen. and it's gonna be a 5v2 situation with Omen holding onto that spike itself. And yeah, the dreaded B side, the only option remaining for them. But as you can hear right now, the camera is just waiting for them. The traps are just setting out. Mel is just waiting for them to push through.
Last player
And
standing.
Shui will be taken down from Shim. And the TP before that, a successful one at that too. And they go for a
Spike
plant.
planted.
That's pretty much gonna be money for them. But Zen Zero, not much HP to play around. As Mela finishes him off.
Flawless round to boot here. As the 6th round is done for Queen. That seems so easy for the squad. Where was the squad in split?
Flawless.
Seem to have found renowned confidence out of nowhere, Dito Joker. 6-0 in Sunsets. And Shim, wow. The key is the Reyna, after all. 16-2. No one even comes close. Yung pinakamalapit si Mela, 10 kills behind. And Shim is just crazy this game. They can't find anything to answer back. Yeah.
Bloodlust is insane from Shim in here, and as you can see, as long as you make all those kills, as long as you connect all those shots, Reyna is just an insane agent. But the moment that they don't even pop off, the moment you can't even get any kills, you're pretty much just fodder for the enemy.
Dead?
Oh, boredom. The early shot of the PUBG player in here, pretty much blinded by that Omen, but there's so much traps to assist them from going into the push, and Beta, Shui, will be going for the kill against Boredom through the smoke. And Zen Zero here, inside the smoke, tries to go for the push. Rocket launcher, connecting with Mela. Goodbye traps in here, that's gonna be finishing up for them. And Zen Zero is gonna be killing all them with Sick going for the headshot too, and that's gonna be a much needed point coming in for now.
There you go. Finally on the board here for the side of Naos community. 1-6 on the 7th round. Hey, better late than never.
Definitely.
They're gonna be starting to build up the eco for themselves. But on the other side of the equation here, eco is looking really good for Shim and the gang. Queen, everyone's just passing around these guns. Everyone can afford it. Operator getting picked up by Boredom as well. They have a couple of ults to work with. Try and be a little bit aggressive perhaps with it. But okay, that's a first step to coming back into this game. But the task is nowhere near close to being done here. They have to win 5 more rounds just to even things out. Shim jumping up and about, finally shut down again by Shui here.
Scatter.
That flash was insane. Pretty much, well, that's Shim's position was also to be blamed in here, considering she was quite open. If you were blinded, you have no position whatsoever to go for defend. He was too far from the corner in there. But yeah, it looks like McQueen will be evening out the team right now for a 4v4 situation, but will sustain a lot of injuries on that, as he only has 30 HP left in their clock.
Joke's over!
They're planning for a take here in B side. Cypher will be taken down by that ulting Phoenix in here. He's hunting for another one, trying to cover as much space as he can, and he sees the harbor for that, and it's gonna be a 4v2 situation in here, as 6 also gets taken down for that. 3v2, Wingman, a very courageous man in here, trying to go for the assistance of his friend Gecko. Everyone's taking their positions now, and there's gonna be an ult on him, spotting out.
Oh no.
One not exactly hitting for 2v1. Nayuta, the last one remaining, hitting the headshot. Sees PUBG player, he's gonna be playing around the pillar right now. He has to be smart on this one. All he needs to do is waste some time. Nayuta's hungry for that kill, but he has to go for the spike. He has no more time remaining on this, and he's not gonna force that duel, and Nayuta will succumb to his failure. That's a kill, and that's a win for the attacking team.
Out of nowhere, it feels like Queen just lost grasp of this game. And a key is shutting down Shim, it feels like. The moment they shut down Shim, the rest of the squad feels like they falter here. Naos slowly making a comeback here, but it's seeming more and more possible, because once it starts in the way of Naos, it doesn't seem to pave in the way of Queen at all in any there's no indication of it turning back in their favor. And now the ego is slowly starting to reflect it. I mean, sure, this round they still can afford these weapons, but I'm not sure about the next round if they lose this round. Shim, pressure again is on Shim to find the opening pick, but PUBG player this time is bigger in that regard. 10-0, doubles down, and again Shim, careful now, runs, tail tucked between their legs.
Oh yeah!
Will be able to survive for now, but the rest of the team unable to do so. Inside of sight, Shim has to come up huge, but doesn't find anything. It's a 2v3. Gonna have to be another retake. Boredom finds the perfect timing. 2v2. And this should be doable here for either squad.
2v2 indeed. Boredom trying to find the person here right behind the box. Does catch Sick, and Mela will be taking down the last one. And that's gonna be a point coming in for Team Queen, perhaps putting the momentum back on their side with that win.
Tingnan natin kung may babalik nga ba nila. But 7-2. I make sure that they have the lead here in this half. And the key thing about that round is Shim holding on to that A site as long as humanly possible. I mean, sure, Shim fell down, but because Shim stayed for so long into that site, nakapag-rotate dito yung players ng Queen, and were able to thin down the herd into a 2v2 back to an equal playing field. And now they have the weaponry one more time. They are the ones that are forcing Naos into a bank breaker. And sabi mo nga, this could be the momentum swinging back in their favor if they can continue the streak.
Definitely. And look at Zen Zero here, a very aggressive TP coming in here in mid, and an early duel coming in here. But Mela too, very deep inside B main, taking down Lustre. That's an unexpected hold coming in from the Cypher. And there, 4v5 in favor of Team Queen. Queen, a headshot coming in yet again. Looks like it's gonna be going to their side with the point on them as PUBG players being crowded upon. What a shot! What a one shot from this man! And there's gonna be a flank coming in from Shui too, and Sick will be off the assistance. A 1v2 situation. PUBG players 85. Gecko slow on health. Cypher pretty much full. It's gonna be anyone's game on this match.
Yeah, gotta play off contact here. 2v1. Remember, 1 HP left on 6, so they have to play together here, but they're splitting up. This could not be the... I don't think this is the best idea here on the 2v1. Mela's coming in from that A main spot. They still have no clue where he's gonna come from. This is the thing about Sunset in A site. You have so many angles to watch out from. Now they hear him, and the adjustment is just not there, but time is of the essence. And PUBG player, oh, we've seen this tale before.
Oh,
and PUBG player, he doesn't have to do much.
Oh no, this is bad. He has no time. He's left open. And PUBG players pretty much secures that win. 7-4-3. Still in favor though of Team Queen, but now it's definitely getting some points back up their sleeves.
But I'm not liking this, Joker, because the momentum is shifting towards the side of Naos community. Which means that Queen, they're starting to lose that momentum again. And remember, in that last game, they had an explosive start, much like this game. But once they got halted by Naos, they never came back. Never. And it's starting to happen again. It feels like deja vu, only this time, it's not yet too late for Queen to recover. They can still save this half from falling apart. And it seems like it's Naos that are doing the opposite of that. They're claiming this round. But okay, not if Shim has got something to say about it until he goes down. 4v5 on the retake, on the site take.
On the side take, indeed. Looks like there's gonna be a wall that's gonna be slowing them down as they don't know what's the right other side of that wall. They don't know that Gecko is just waiting for them to come out. And they're definitely taking their time. Boredom, though, will be successful on that long range kill. 4v4. Spread out on everyone. Harbor holding that angle. Shui, though, will be able to win that duel. Now they're scrambling to get their asses back on A site. And Gecko's just waiting for the push, waiting for the plan. He sees that wingman, waiting for the right moment.
Fire in the hole!
And there's gonna be a rocket launcher. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill, but no! There's gonna be too much distance from the rocket and the person, but Shui will be securing that kill. And it's gonna be a 1v2 situation. Lustre with 5 HP, cleaning it up, and a win. 7-4-4, and that's just as you said, Matt. 7-4-4, more points coming in for Naos, and it's looking very bad for Queen.
Barely winning that round, Lustre. Both of them were 1 HP. Nice spree control to actually get the headshot at the last possible second. Had it been the other way around, could have been a round lost there for Naos community. But just the micro adjustment able to save it. Turns us into the or the 3-round deficit only. It's looking to be translated into a 2-round deficit because look at the guns here from the side of Queen. Wala silang rifle halos. Si Shim lang yung naka-vandal. Monster on the loose, on the attack. PUBG player finds the second kill. And that's looking to open up A side to Shim na naman yung natitira dito. McQueen finds one. It's a 3v3. PUBG player positions into the site, but Shim finds a kill. PUBG player, it's the battle of the duelists here. Shim has to come out victorious. PUBG player, just a big headache here. Shim finally going down. It's Mela left alone, an island here between two players.
Mela has that. Ooh, what a shot! Coming in with the Guardian on hand. 10 seconds now on the ult before it pops. And Killjoy has an idea of where the spike is. Looks like he's gonna go for the aggressive push. Coming in, but no. Gonna recollect thoughts and try to go for the spike itself. Checking if there's some Cypher holding the angle for the spike itself. But no, Mela's gonna be holding the angle for this. No, he's gonna leave the spike in there. Both of them's just waiting for each other.
30 seconds
Spike now on hand. He thinks that Killjoy has rotated, but no, he's just waiting here. Sound popped. Mela,
Spike
gun
planted.
out, has an idea of a general vicinity of Lustre in here. Goes for the duel, but Lustre will just have the automatic advantage and connects the headshot against Cyber. 7-4-5 in favor of Queen, but yeah, now it's definitely creeping up towards the neck of Team Queen in here.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I know that Queen is still at the advantage, but now it's set to continue on this win streak of rounds. 3 rounds in a row. The last time we saw this turnaround, it never stopped, remember, for Naos community. And with the flip of the script here, with the flip of objectives, it just feels like Naos have a better grasp of the second half from the get-go. But again, it's all going to start with this pistol round. This pistol round is the most important of this series. Whoever secures this is going to either make or break it for one of these squads. It's starting to be a slow approach from Queen into this B site, making a ton of noise now. But I'm not sure if that's the best idea. There's 3 people here on top of the Killjoy setup.
Ooh,
That's Cam finding a bit of info, yeah.
I have no idea though that there's gonna be 3 people waiting to end their fates here on B site. The blinds are coming in here, but Boredom will be more successful with that frenzy coming in against Louis with Sick. With the assistance of Wingman, goes for the kill against Boredom. Lustre popping or that, but McQueen though getting that shot. Gen Zero confused inside the smoke, trying to go for the kill, but runs out of bullets in here. 3v2 situation. Shim's gonna try to bait out the spike plant. 1v2, sees the last person, and PUBG player connects the headshot for that. He just has to fight Mela in here, but Mela has the advantage when it comes to the vision and the information, as he has the camera to assist him. PUBG players can go for the rotation. Mela does not know though that he is gonna go for the rotate here on sees Heaty and goes for the headshot. 7-4-6. Naos puts another point up to their name.
Yeah, that's gotta feel rough for Queen. Not just for Queen, for Mela as well. That's 2 rounds in a row that Mela was unable to secure a 1v1 clutch. So Mela's gotta be feeling down under that and after that round. And at this point, you have to consider the fortitude as well, the composure of the players, because they've been playing for what, 3 hours almost? More than 2 hours at least. And at this point, kailangan mo na consider baka napapagod na yung players. There could be some mental fatigue. You have to consider that at this point. And with the turnaround imminent here from the side of Naos, it feels like Queen has to find an avenue to reassess, to refresh their mental. But now, it's back to the drawing board. 7-6, and they don't have much to work with.
Not much, definitely indeed, but Sick though will be making that Spectre work on the medium range fights in here, as the rest of Team Queen is gonna stay here on mid. Shui will be using the Spectre like a rifle to fight that very long range. A kill against Boredom. McQueen very low on health, and the wall will be there to block the sight lines against Shui to give them some opportunity to reposition themselves and have a change of plans. Mela looks like he's gonna try to go and scout out the area to see if there's anyone that pushed out here. And PUBG player will be the one that has pushed as Mela misses that corner. 2v5 situation, Harbor very low, 3 HP remaining after just one flick of the wrist for him to die. And that's gonna be the last person here as PUBG player definitely gets the round for a flawless round for Team Naos.
Yeah, Queen can't even find one kill off of that round. If I were them, I'd use a timeout right about now. But as we've seen from their last time they were here, they didn't necessarily use these timeouts. 7-7 is our scoreline here, Joker, but it feels very, very one-sided for now, as it feels, at least. They have, well, the gunpowder disparity for sure, but with the way they've been playing, it feels like they're set to convert this round themselves. Looking to be an A-side execute this time, a change of pace from the side of Queen, as Red McQueen finds the first PUBG player will be going down. At least this time they take control of that A-site. And they're getting deeper and deeper. 10-0 up close. But it's gonna be shutting down Shim a little bit too far forward, and now it's turning into tragedy. 10-0 finds 2. Sick finds his own kill, and the spike isn't even planted yet.
Cypher was just caught in the middle of that fight and was just pretty much has no idea of where to go. Is there's just gonna be a wall that separates them, but that's just not gonna be enough of a security for him to go for the plant. But there's just 3 people in there stopping him from his tracks. All those SMGs, all those shots with Sick 2 going for the flank. He probably had an idea of going for the knife too, but no, that's gonna be it. Naos just has an idea of how to dominate Queen now. This is the same domination that we saw Queen hold for the first 6 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that they have the same idea. They have the same thought process of how Naos was able to turn it around sa bandang 6 wins on that. But yeah, in the meantime, I don't think Queen can turn this around anytime soon. As you can see, Naos just pretty much have the same set of plays. Wait for the team, wait for them to plan, and then the moment that they're trying to go for the plan, that's when they're most vulnerable. That's when they're gonna strike as a team.
I feel like there's a little bit of a call there as well. Shim didn't necessarily have to look for a bit more space down in alley, but decided to go in for the push. Walking into 3 people with Spectres. I mean, sure, you have an upgraded weapon, but you can't walk in against so many players like that. So that's a free upgrade that they were able to give. And from there on out, it just was unstoppable. Now it's just the Sheriffs. Shim can't even win these fights anymore. And it's a tragedy considering Shim was such a big factor in that half. But now it seems like Shim has heard my prayers. Okay, first touch this time on the 1-tap. Gets the upgrade. Empress active. Blinded out this time, but gets the second kill. Okay, Sick goes down. Shim goes massive. That's a 3k for the Empress. It seems like Shim's looking for more. There's one more player inside of the site. Shim looking to clean things up. Unable to get the reset, but it's okay. Damage done. 3v2. And they should be able to clean this up here for the side of Queen. PUBG player, somehow finds his way over towards that spike. And it's an all-out war here. 1 HP left on both Mela and Red McQueen. No weapons available to them apart from the Sheriffs, and there's a smoke in front of them as well. PUBG player hoping to hold the line. Spam's not connecting the fuse. Getting stuck by Sincere. They have to push on forward, but PUBG player finds the first half now. PUBG player, a single tick of the Molly here could signal doom for Mela! And he walks straight into it! What has happened? PUBG player saves the round, and that's another on the board for Naos community.
Definitely underestimated the damage of that wall from Phoenix. That's a very spicy wall, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't a Sage... this isn't a Neon wall. This isn't that generic Viper wall too. That stinks just as much as a Molly. Well, almost, but definitely stinks a lot, and that's just not what Cypher expected from that. 5 HP, not a lot of HP to play with. Went for a spray too, but as you can see right now, Queen looks like they're gonna go for a take as they stack towards here. They have to be fast if they want to be successful for this one. They have to surprise them. They have to play around the ability of the Jet in here if they want to go for this. And as I mentioned earlier, there goes Shim, tries to go for the blind, but PUBG player is just the better man in here with 3 kills down, and Boredom answers back with 1 for them. 4v2 situation. PUBG player healing himself. Tries to pop the ult, sees the Cypher, goes for the kill, and Shwill will go with the Satchel Pack assist. 7-4-10, Naos yet again solidifying their domination against Queen.
PUBG players just not relenting at all. Look at this. 3K activates the ult, pops it, almost finds the closer. 7-10, we've seen this story earlier, and it feels like that is the kryptonite of Queen. They can't come back. Once the momentum has been stolen away from them, they struggle to find a way to get it back from the opponent. And PUBG player is capitalizing off of that. He's single-handedly winning these fights by taking it one duel at a time, starting with Shim. Shim is the biggest fight it feels like, but now that he's down, how again is Queen going to recover? Boredom. Okay,
oh, no.
Found an opening. Okay, he's got a gun from those 2 kills, but not anymore. 2v3, satchels from 3. And here comes the reckoning coming out from the last 3 players. McQueen pulling it out. He's trying to secure this round for their favor. Tuckering themselves in towards that B main area. There's no lurks to speak of. There's 2 players coming in from that side area. PUBG player 3. But we've seen this story before. PUBG player is a clutch master of sorts. And if they can pull it off, it's going to be a massive, massive win here for them. 11 is right around the corner. Here comes the hot hands, but Nayuta for the cleanup. And that's finally Queen back on the board, 8-10.
That crossfire was amazing though. That Gecko definitely had the back of his friend earlier, so they went for the flash, but sadly it's just not gonna be on the side of Naos for that. They still struggle definitely on the side of Queen when it comes to getting some right positioning in there, as they're just a little bit lucky with Naos earlier. But yeah, PUBG player definitely leading the pack right now, 20 kills, along with Shim 2, stars of the show definitely. But yeah, we do see Team Queen going for a stack here on B side with Jet trying to go for a peek here on mid. Lustre trying to get all that information. The turret has been taken down, giving them the information that there are some people here on B side.
As to how many people, they're not sure yet, but there is someone there. Triggering dark covers.
And there's the
here
response.
comes the harbor wall. It seems like they're gonna execute your Joker.
Come in here, flashes, dashes, blinds. Everyone is just out and about in here with an assisting wall from this. Lustre will pick up the pants down as he tries to reposition that crosshair. But Shrizo will be able to take on 2 people with that rifle and that rocket launcher. And all coming in from Mela to highlight where the rest of the people are. 3v4 situation. Positions are very weird on this one as they're having a struggle right now. McQueen being blocked off by that smoke, but he will be successful in getting down some people. 2v2 situation with PUBG player along with that heating up wall with the fire. Sick will try to go for the defuse though, but it's gonna be only halved. Wait, no, it's gonna be successful. Nah, Wingman's been taken down. Sick trying to go for the kill, and it's gonna be an attacker's win for Queen, 9-4-10. And yeah, the momentum is definitely going back on their track.
I am liking this from Queen. They're answering back, they're clapping back, and they're not stepping down at all. They found the rhythm, and it's in B side apparently. That post plant, a bane of the existence here of Naos community. They can't seem to find a way to deal with that B main position. So this time they're gonna be switching things up. They're gonna put Lustre in that setup of the Killjoy in B side and 3 people down towards that B, but they don't know what's coming. It's the A side stack this time from the side of Queen.
Oh, what a cool camera coming in from the Cypher. It's the first time I've seen that. Yeah, take note of that. But yeah, PUBG player definitely being hunted down right now by Shin. And it looks like it's gonna be a flash for them. He's gonna blind himself and his enemy team. That's okay.
Going up.
Separated by a smoke. There's gonna be an ult coming in from the Gecko to seize Phoenix. Gets taken by that trash. And there's gonna be some blinds too coming in terms of that 5v4 situation as Jet was apparently taken down from all those duels. PUBG player yet again taking down a person in there. And yeah, it's just such a struggle for Queen to get in right now, and Lustres being held off by those traps before he could flank properly. 50 seconds on the clock. Looks like they're still trying to reconnect on this, but they are sandwiched by Naos right now.
Beautiful hold from Naos community.
Mm-hmm.
Not giving away this A site, but look at the players of Queen. They're scattered across the board here. The key position being that of Mela. If Mela can find an
30
opening pick here,
seconds
it's going to be scattering the players of Naos community. He's about to walk up to her, cross him. Okay, beautiful discipline there. Gets the second. Mela looking to make it huge, but she's already pounded damage. PUBG player all alone in the site. This could be opened up, but PUBG player is not done.
Down A.
Still looking to find an end it all. McQueen, the queen, asserts herself. And it's a 1v2, but can she close it off? There's enough time for the plant. Cove is there, but Sick is so close. Queen playing around it, and it is not gonna be the Queen's time to shine. Instead, it's Naos to strike back 11-9.
11-9. They're looking bright for Queen as they still have they can still afford probably a force buy coming in on the next round, and they still have the chance to answer back for this fight itself. 9-11, still very near. You can even force an overtime if you want for this match. But yeah, everyone has all those assault rifles, all that Bulldog and stuff. That still works. You can't underestimate the power, by the way, of Bulldog. If you use the ADS, the triple shot of Bulldog is still insane for that. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a mix of full buys and halves. Still deciding on that. Yeah, but they can't afford to drop around on this because this is gonna be a very close one for match point.
Half buy coming through here from Queen. Only one ult the Empress, which is why they didn't decide to risk the full buy. Meanwhile, PUBG players got to run it back, so can be aggressive should they decide to go that route. Another B stack. This makes a lot of sense because B is where they found a ton of success. Lear comes out. Here comes the harbor wall. And Boredom hears the footsteps coming through. They can actually go for a rotate here. Now that they can hear the rotates coming through. But look at the position right now of Boredom. Oh, can hear so many people's coming away. Timing is of the essence! And dashes straight into the hands of 3 people. That's a trade of kills. 1 for 1. But Mela's opened up a site.
That is open. Now what a shot coming in from Mela. Just lined up straight for them. And that's gonna be a site secured for A. With Wingman. Here's courtesy planting for Nayuta. For V2 situation. Definitely has the guns. You have the Vandal. Connects with that Shui. Taking down Nayuta. Goodbye, Molly, for that. It's gonna be a disconnect from Zen Zero, sadly. Oh no. But yeah, we have an ulted Shim here. Going for the push. Trying to find the people hiding here on A site. Looks like they're gonna be playing together though.
It's gonna be so close.
One enemy remaining.
What? Ooh, these revolvers are just gonna be connecting towards their heads. 10-11 on the side of Queen. And there's gonna be a game pause coming in until we get their friend reconnected in here.
Finally, a breather. So tense.
Breather.
So close between these two teams. And Mela, the unsung hero of that round on top of Boredom. I mean, Boredom was so deep. Was able to find one, dashes to their own death, but Mela is the hero there, opening up the site single-handedly and finding an opening pick too. To shake things up here for Naos community, who had a hold of that round for the entirety of it until Mela shows up with the Sheriff. Remember, it was a very scattered buy there from Queen. And being able to translate that is massive here. 10-11. It's just absolutely gorgeous here from the Queen squad. I mean, they had to use the Empress, sure. But I say worth it there, Joker. 10-11. I think this could turn into overtime pretty soon. Especially because look at the score. Nakabawi na dito. Nakabawi na ang Queen. Pwede pa nilang i-equalize yung score kasi Eco is not looking the best for Naos.
Definitely not looking the best for Naos, but considering they're a man down right now, Zen Zero is trying to reconnect, and he definitely doesn't have the money to buy himself some guns too. He has to buy some utilities, he has to buy the rifle, and the armor too. So let's take a look at Queen too. That successful win, considering that they were on eco round, gave them so much economy to play around. They can even afford another loss, and they'd still be able to go for a full buy round.
Grabe no, grabe yung grabe ka intense. This is, I think, the closest series that I've had the pleasure of being a part of
neck to
here
neck.
in Naos Community Nights. Literally as close as it could get. But again, I'd like to thank the people who have made this event possible. Again, thanks to our sponsors. This time, I'd like to thank Mary Mart. Everything you need is right here at Mary Mart, your household essential store. Nothing can be merrier than Mary Mart. Visit marymartwholesale.com for all your grocery needs, guys. And of course, ano ngayon, di ba? Back to school season, first month of school. So if you need that, the notebooks, the ball pens, Mary Mart's got you. I-deliver pa nila sa inyo yan, guys. So saan pa kayo pupunta? marymartwholesale.com lang. And of course, if you want Naos, that sweet Naos drip, get your Naos team jackets and jersey at Delta. Order right now so you can get the Naos drip at deltasportswear.com.ph.
Thank you very much, Delta. And yeah, syempre ako naman as a computer science student and a game dev student in particular, I still definitely need all that great peripherals. And yeah, I can definitely wholeheartedly suggest MTech, where they hashtag dominate with the best mice and the best mouse pads out there, where you can get it at mtechshop.com.
Of course, Hotel 101 as well. Thank you so much. Stay in a comfortable and safe environment with Hotel 101. All facilities are regularly sanitized and maintained, offering a safe and happy stay just for you. Reserve a room now at hotel101manila.com.ph. At habang tinitingnan nyo yung mga merch dyan sa Delta Sportswear at ang room sa Hotel 101 at bago kayo mag-check out sa Mary Mart, make sure to follow our socials as well as now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Nakita namin, 24% lang ng viewers ang subscribe. Don't be shy. Subscribe, guys, and ring that notification bell to get more content from Naos Esports. Naos puts out regular content. We have weekly customs that you can stay tuned to. Tingnan natin, no? Baka magkaroon pa tayo ng future games lined up. Currently, we have Farlight 84, Valorant, NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Tingnan natin, baka magkaroon pa tayo ng ibang games in the future. The only way to find out is to stay tuned in our YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button. And of course, guys, follow nyo na rin kami sa aming socials. We have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. You name it, we are there. Just look up at Naos Esports. And yeah, make sure to follow. Join the Discord as well if you want to join the Naos 10-Man's Community Customs. And of course, if you want to join yung community customs natin, the instructions are going to be here in our Discord. Sorry, I'm losing my words here. Our Discord. So make sure to join our Discord. Malay nyo, makahanap pa kayo ng kalaro nyo dito. Dito lang kami ni Joker tsaka ng ating Naos production team. Shout out to the production team, guys. Very, very smooth. Ang ganda. Nakita nyo naman yung overlays, no? Mala VCT clean level. Very clean. And it's so good to see. Of course, pag-usapan muna natin yung series na to, no? It's back and forth. I mean, we've seen everything come out here from Queen. We've seen them go through fire, it feels like. Kaya nakita na natin to na nawalan sila ng momentum and hindi nakabalik against Naos. Pero ngayon, mukhang babalik sila dito, no? 10-11 out of what feels like a 10 consecutive round win for Naos. Tingin mo ba, Joker, makakabalik pa dito ang Queen? Tingin mo ba mababawi pa nila tong game na to?
From what I've been seeing right now, it's back and forth for both teams, definitely. Queen is taking advantage of the smallest little errors that Team Naos is making right now, and you can definitely see how Naos is still lacking on some information for Sunset, and Queen is taking advantage of that. Naos has finally had some time to work around the map itself, had some time to study here and there the nooks and crannies of how to play around this map, and it's definitely shown on how they're learning from their mistakes. But Queen, yet again, just has the higher information coming in for Sunset itself. So it's still anyone's game. Naos definitely took some time before they could get the time to familiarize themselves with the map, with how to execute, with how to utilize each and every single agent on the matchup in here. But yeah, you can definitely see how Gecko's been shining on this, especially with how Wingman can definitely plant without the whole team being there yet. It gives them the headroom to find the positions for themselves. So
absolutely,
yeah, it's I still can't predict who might come out the winner here of this match.
Okay. Pero tingnan natin, we don't have to predict anymore because we are about to find out one way or another. 11-10, Naos community 2 rounds away from securing this series, but not if Queen can help it. Okay, execute coming through. Shim, half HP. Tree all the way in the back line will be shut down by boredom. Only one trade coming through, courtesy of that paint shell toss. But the plan is still gonna be here. Gonna be the retake 3v4 here.
Planted.
You saw boredom earlier. It was just insane with that push as he dashed through the smoke and pretty much connecting with 2 headshots early on in the game. But then again, Lustre has to push along with his friend with 1 man down here as Zen0 just couldn't connect in properly. It's gonna be a 2v4 situation, and Lustre puts down that turret to perhaps have an idea of where some people will be peeking through. The wall will be blocking them, and it's gonna be a pretty tight peek in here. The wingman spots them out, tries to fight the duel, and yeah, there's just not much things that you can do for that spike plant. 11 for 11, evened out for both teams in here, and Queen looks like they're gonna be bringing this home in a bag.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's that same setup from earlier that netted Queen of that success, that B main position that Naos was unable to deal with, haunts them again here. So Queen at the grasp of match point now. Both squads actually at the grasp of match point. I'm actually getting word now, Joker, no, na disconnect pala dito si Zen0, unable to reconnect. So that's the reason why they don't have the smokes going into that post plant. Kaya nahirapan talaga dito eh. In Naos community, unfortunately, we have to continue on with the game. So Zen, let's see kung makakabalik pa siya, no? But here we go, Queen taking advantage of that man advantage as they get this spike plant already in a site. Pero mukhang hindi nila nakita dito si Nayuta. I rather, si Sik, hindi na nakita.
Watch your eyes! And there's gonna be an ulted player in here connecting with the headshots. Mukhang ginawa nila ng 5v5 na ito eh. As Shimdo will be answering back with those triple kills as Reina. That is just an insane show of precision with that Vandal in here with McQueen speeding up the slate too, and there's gonna be the last person. 4k for Shim, 12 for 11, and they're taking advantage of it definitely of being a man down. They're trying to finish this as fast as they can and claim the dub on the side of Queen.
See, this is still Naos community we're talking about. When it comes to duels, these players are absolutely gifted, so perhaps there's still a chance. A couple of ults available here. One for McQueen, one for Sick. One apiece each team. Pero tingnan natin kung hahayaan ba ng Naos na makapag-rush ulit dito yung Queen. The pattern I'm seeing is, pag nakuha ng Queen yung site, Naos is unable to reclaim it. So the key here for them is now hold the site and predict where they're going. It seems like tama yung prediction na it's gonna be in B site, but can they hold it this time? Molly is perfect. Without any smokes, it's gonna be really, really hard to hold this site. Wingman's gonna be there, so it's gonna have to be a retake once more. The headshot done to Shim. Sick. Okay, gonna be using this trash to start off this.
That's 2.
Retake. That's the nice spike plant for now, but McQueen goes on a rampage. Mela doubling down, and that should be it. That should be game. And Queen is successfully getting the revenge arc completed, winning the best of 3 here tonight for Naos Community Customs.
Sadly, Zen0 just didn't have the right connection. That's gonna be a last salute for the last man here.
May hawak na burger.
Picture daw muna.
Unfortunately.
Siyempre magta-thank you yung mga yan. Thanks to Zen0, there was a dub finally for Queen. But it looks like that's gonna be the last of this match. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions of your current Valorant 10-man's Queen, Team Queen. And yeah, goodbye to Zen0.
Attackers win!
Beautiful series, so close. It's just unfortunate that it had to end this way.
Indeed.
But either way, congratulations, McQueen Gaming. It was a blast having you guys here again. Thank you so much, McQueen, and your community for joining us in tonight's Community Customs. And we hope to see more of you guys. Honestly, it's always a blast when McQueen and the gang plays here at Community Night. So we are absolutely thrilled to have you. Please feel free to come back anytime. And of course, thank you so much to everyone who joined. Thank you so much to everyone who stayed with us and watched until the end of Naos Community Nights. Of course, thank you so much to our sponsors again. And massive shoutouts once more to our production team in the background, making this as flawless as possible. And of course, thank you to my beautiful co-caster here, napaka-pogi na si Joker. Guys, in case you haven't yet, anong ginagawa nyo? Follow Joker. Joker, saan ka ba nila mahanap? Ano bang social handle mo? Social
Twitter,
handles
you
mo?
can check me out at Andayola over here, or in Instagram, you can follow me at JokerCasts. JJoker, 1J sa simula. And yeah, thank you very much yet again, everyone. Nandito rin tayo sa pinakagwapo, pinakamagaling, napaka-formal nating kaibigan dito, Matt Dadum. Yeah, ito naman.
Do guys do drop me a follow. Alam niyo, kilala naman ako ng mga Naos people. But if you haven't already, make sure to be kind and drop me a follow at Matt Dadum. Nakita niyo naman yung handle ko dyan. And thank you for sticking around, guys. Meron pa tayong mga susunod na community nights. Weekly tayo, hindi mawawala. But for now, we'll just be saying good nights. This is Stadium with Joker saying good nights. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice weekend and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.